Good evening, it is 6:10, it's 40 degrees at KIW Forest City. And it's time now for Forest City High School basketball. And with tonight's game, here's Aaron Eggesdahl on KIW and on KIW.com.
Thanks, John. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Armstrong and North Union High School as we get set for tonight's girls contest, a doubleheader in the top of Iowa West tonight. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Armstrong High School, North Union High School in Armstrong. It's the Forest City Indians and the North Union Warriors doing battle tonight for the 12th time between these two teams. Now, as I mentioned, with some of the other teams that Forest City plays throughout the year, of course, there was some meetings between Forest City and schools that are associated with North Union, but Forest City and North Union themselves have only met 12 times. This will be number 13, and of course, obviously staying with the even years. They play each year an even number of times within two, one home and away in the conference, so that will stay as long as everything goes as planned, as North Union will come to Forest City a little bit later. January 19th is when North Union makes the trek back east to Forest City. Well, the Forest City Indians have started the season with a 4-0 record, looking to push their record to 5-0 for the second straight year. They started 5-0 last year before falling in game number 6 to West Hancock. The Indians are looking to do so again this season, currently 4-0 under third-year head coach Matt Erpelding. 52-23, the win over Algona. 47-32 was the victory for Forest City over Eagle Grove. And 33-26, the defensive slugfest between Forest City and rival Garner Hayfield Ventura last Friday at Forest City High School. And then again, the Indians, as last year, the schedule stayed pretty similar within the top of Iowa Conference. Will have this game with North Union tonight, and their next conference game will be with West Hancock. Is their next conference clash. And again, so the Indians will have an opportunity, another one, if they're able to win tonight, to try to push their record to a 6-0. But you got to take care of business tonight. It's a much different North Union ball team. You're going to see, obviously, some similar names. We'll be talking about them in just a minute. Some similar names that we've seen in the past, but North Union, a whole different ball club without Chloe Lofstrom. Obviously, she's moved on to Morningside, where she's getting some good action as a freshman. And, so you sit there and say, well, yeah, a lot of kids go and play as a freshman. Well, a lot of kids don't go and play for a nationally ranked team and get some minutes as a freshman. Right now, so far to start the season, Chloe has started 6 of the 7 games for the 6-1 Morningside. The 6-1 ranked 24th in the nation right now is the Morningside women's basketball team, a perennial power in the GPAC conference and also within NAIA basketball. So Chloe off to a good start, averaging 10 points per game also. So not just getting some minutes for Morningside, she's averaging 10 points per game right now for Morningside there in Sioux City for the 24th ranked Mustangs. Well, again, this year, the head coach, of course, of North Union is legendary coach Merle Tigas in his 23rd year. He's in his 9th year with North Union. He took over North Union when they started as a school. He's in his 9th year with North Union. 23rd year overall. He coached with North Central Kossuth before coming over here to North Union. He's got an overall record of 296 wins and just 100 losses. Coach Matt Erpelding for Forest City, right up there as well. He's got 256 wins and 152 defeats at Forest City. He has won 33 games to just 16 losses for the Forest City Indians. We'll come back. We'll meet the two teams. We'll talk about Forest City. We'll let you know who's going to be contributors for the girls that will be wearing white tonight, white and green for North Union. And we'll come back in 3 minutes for more here from the Kingland Construction pregame show. You're listening to Forest City Indian basketball on KIOW and live at KIOW.com.
Open bowling with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious blue cheesy pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City. Schnebley's is your full-service station where they greet you with a smile on the drive, serving you since 1954. Schnebley's carries tires and golf car batteries in service. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City.
Larson Plumbing, Heating, and Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing, Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer. Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Paul Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Want to this
custom-built hydraulic hoses? Holland Contracting of Forest City is the authorized dealer for Goodyear hydraulic hoses and fittings. We can make you any length hydraulic hose ranging from 1/4 inch up to 1 inch, and we have over 300 different fittings on hand. So stop in at the shop on South 4th Street in Forest City to get your hydraulic hoses. Holland Contracting of Forest City, 641-585-2231. Dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
The Shooters Dining Room is now open. Shooters will continue to have their drive-through window open as well. Check them out on Highway 69 North in Forest City or call ahead at 641-585-5000. That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City. Dining room and drive-through now open.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Cabin Coffee Company of Forest City. Cabin Coffee is open weekdays 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays featuring coffee drinks hot and cold, as well as a breakfast and lunch menu for every appetite. Call your order in at 641-585-1776 and swing through the drive-thru for pickup. Good luck, Indians, from Cabin Coffee Company on Highway 69 in Forest City.
Hi, this is Scott Wilson of Wilson Dental. We have been treating our patients' dental needs for almost 50 years, and our philosophy has always been to treat our patients as family. Become a part of our family. Call Wilson Dental in Forest City, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Welcome back to Armstrong in North Union High School as both teams on the court warming up right now and getting set to go here between Forest City and North Union. Well, we mentioned you're still going to hear some of those names you've heard in the past within North Union basketball. And, of course, it starts with one of the seniors, number 13, Vanessa Von Bank. She's a senior at 5'4". You'll hear her about out there quite a bit. Number 4 is Lily Henderson, a name that you heard in multiple sports within North Union. We'll be talking about her throughout the game as well. Another stellar start to the season. And then, of course, Olivia Von Bank. Saw some minutes from her last year as a freshman, now as a sophomore, standing in at 5'8" for the North Union Warriors. And then Cassie Beadle, also another name that we've heard about in the past. The junior stands at 5'3". We'll be talking about her. Emily Myers, a sophomore. She stands at 5'8". She's going to wear number 15 tonight for North Union. We'll be talking about her throughout the game as well. But as we mentioned, it starts with it starts with Vanessa Von Bank. She's the senior. She's been out there quite a while for North Union. She's shooting 47% right now for the North Union Warriors and has 10 steals, which is right up there with the team high. Cassie Beadle has the team high in steals right now for North Union at 13 steals for her. Talking about points a little bit, we're going to see a lot of different scorers from this North Union team. As we talked about in the past, they've kind of led on Chloe Lostrom, trying to feed her inside, let her drive a little bit, move around. That's kind of where they've leaned when it comes to scoring points, and so we're going to see some of those other names pop up here this evening. Lily Henderson has grabbed 12 boards so far for North Union. The junior, we mentioned, that she stands at 5'6". She'll be in there. And then, of course, Sam Nielsen, she's a junior at 6 foot. That's some more height. And then Emily Meyer is a name that we're going to see tonight as well, 5'8". So she's going to have in there with some size for the North Union Warriors. For Forest City, it's going to be those usual suspects for the Indians that we're going to see out there. And it's going to start with Shea Delavu, who actually we'll talk about a little bit later in the broadcast, but actually in the top 5 when it comes to a lot of conference stats. Now that's both the east side of the conference and the west side of the conference. We've seen quite a bit of Shea Delavu this year, the junior at 5'10" for Forest City. And then of course you got Kaylee Miller in there, the senior at 5'10". She's going to be a force. Hannah Anderson will be a force for Forest City tonight. Ellie Kaler, she's leading or within the top 5 of the top of Iowa Conference when it comes to 3-pointers attempted, and it comes to 3-pointers made for North Union or for Forest City. So we're going to see that out of her, and then Hannah Good also for Forest City to be shooting some threes. All right, let's take a look at our starting lineups for Forest City. We'll start with the Indians. Number 3 is Ellie Kaler. She's a senior at 5'5". Number 4 is Shea Delavu. She's a junior at 5'10". Getting her first start tonight is number 5, Emma Anderson. She's a freshman at 5'4", first career start. Number 10 is Kaylee Miller, a senior at 5'10", and number 40 is a senior at 5'10" for Forest City. Those are your starting lineups. Emma Anderson making her first career start tonight for Forest City. For North Union, number 1 is Olivia Von Bank. She's a sophomore at 5'8". Number 3 is Cassie Beadle, a junior at 5'3". Number 4 is Lily Henderson, a junior at 5'6". Number 13 is Vanessa Von Bank. She's a senior at 5'4". And number 30 is Sam Nielsen, a junior at 6 foot. Those are the starting lineups for both the Indians and for the Warriors. We've got basketball coming up in just a couple of minutes. I mentioned Merle Tigas, the head coach of the North Union Warriors, 296 career victories. And in his 23rd year, Forest City's Matt Erpelding, third year with the Indians, he's got 256 career victories. We'll take a break. National anthem is next, and then we'll have basketball right here on KIOW.
Proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Mark Franks of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment, formerly Full Circle Snow Plaza, Forest City. Top Dead Center is the full-line Western leader with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry Simpson diesel, BMW fifth wheel hitches, quick LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment in Forest City.
Welcome back here to North Union High School as we get set for basketball action. The Forest City bench will be just to our right-hand side, right below us. We're on the home side of the North Union side this evening. The North Union bench will be to our left side. North Union wearing the white jerseys. They've got Warriors across the chest in green letters with green numbers. Forest City in their road reds, red jerseys, white numbers outlined for the Indians. I mentioned Forest City will start with Hannah Anderson, Miller, Delavu, Emma Anderson, and Ellie Kaler. Olivia Von Bank, Cassie Beadle, Lily Henderson, Vanessa Von Bank, and Sam Nielsen, the starters. Nielsen and Delavu will do the jumping in the center, and we are underway as Shea Delavu will win the tip and get it back to Ellie Kaler. We are underway first quarter here. Forest City will start with the basketball to the left side. And Emma Anderson with the basketball. Passed it far side to Ellie Kaler. They try to feed it inside to Kaylee Miller, where Nielsen's going to take it away. There's that 6-foot frame we talked about for North Union. It's going to be a force to be reckoned with. They're going to go to the left side now. For Vanessa Von Bank has it. She's the senior leader. We've seen her the last couple of years for North Union. We'll see some more of her this evening. To the right side, 3-ball up, and it is no good. Lily Henderson tried the 3 for City's going to quickly try and transition. Emma Anderson with it. Far right side, now the left side, Ellie Kaler. Back to Emma Anderson to the right wing. Down to the right corner. Kaylee Miller trying to feed it inside of Shea Delavu, but it's thrown away and taken away by North Union. So Forest City has started with 2 rough possessions offensively. North Union will have the basketball back as they give it off to Kathy Beadle. To the right side, Henderson with the basketball, trying to feed inside to Olivia Von Bank. Go back out to Henderson. She's going to drive left side. Shot no good. Kaylee Miller will grab the rebound for the Indians, and she wants to bring it up herself. 6:51 to play first quarter. No score between the Indians and the Warriors. Back to the left side of the court. Emma Anderson to the right corner with the basketball. To the top of the key, Ellie Kaler. Free throw line. Kaylee Miller turnaround jumper is no good. Emma Anderson there for the rebound of the second block. Kaylee Miller's got it now. She drives from the point, and a blocking foul is going to be called on North Union, so Forest City will retain the basketball with 6:35 to play first quarter. And the foul is going to go on Nielsen. Her first. That'll be the first foul on North Union here in the quarter, in the half. Forest City will inbound from underneath the hoop. Ellie Kaler gets it to Shea Delavu left wing. Kaylee Miller at the top of the key. Now the right wing, Emma Anderson. Feed to Ellie Kaler at the free throw line. She dribbles in a couple steps, takes a shot. It bounces off the rim once, but it goes in. And Forest City will have their first basket of the ball game. Ellie Kaler finds the score sheet for the Indians. Henderson's got it now for North Union. Back the other way, left side, Olivia Von Bank in the corner. She steps inside the three-point line, takes a long 2, no good off the back of the rim. Forest City will grab the rebound with Ellie Kaler. She comes running across the line, and that was just maybe a little bit of a frustration play there for North Union as Olivia Von Bank caught up, and she just kind of ran into the back of Ellie Kaler. And so the foul will go against North Union, their second. First on Olivia Von Bank, and Forest City will get it back. Inside free throw line, Shea Delavu will drive to the rim, and the floater goes. Shea Delavu finds a 2-point basket. It's 4-0 Forest City. 5:53 to play first quarter. Ball comes across the line for North Union from Beadle. Now Henderson free throw line kicks out. Vanessa Von Bank for a 3 left side. Forest City's defense collapsed. The 3 is no good off the front of the iron. Forest City will grab the rebound with Ellie Kaler. She's going to bring it up. Free throw line, Kaylee Miller a little bit behind the three-point line, or the free throw line, rather. 2 is no good. Forest City gets the rebound, gets it out to Hannah Anderson, who will take a shot from about the same distance, and that time it goes. And it's now 6-0, Forest City in the lead. 5:20 to play first quarter. Vanessa Von Bank with the basketball. We'll give it off to Henderson near the half-court line. Referee's watching, making sure she didn't step into the backcourt. She tiptoed it. They try to feed it inside, and it's going to be mishandled. Just a little bit high there for Nielsen. And it will go out of bounds. It'll be Forest City basketball, and the Indians will get it back with 5 minutes to play here in quarter number 1, leading 6-0. Thanks for joining us on KIOW, worldwide at KIOW.com. Watching on the video stream or listening on the radio, we appreciate each and every single one of you. Nice feed, just a little bit high there. Kaylee Miller trying to feed inside of Shea Delavu, just a bit long and a bit high, and Delavu unable to handle it underneath the rim. Would have had a tough play if she would have caught it. Yeah, she would have had to try to get from underneath the basket. Vanessa Von Bank now a little bit of a mishandle nearly in the backcourt. Instead, she gets it out. 3-ball on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Meyer with it, fresh into the ball game. The sophomore tried the 3. It was no good, and now Forest City unable to corral the rebound. It's going to go out of bounds, and Meyer's going to inbound it as North Union will keep possession of the basketball. After the missed 3, 4:43 to play first quarter. Basketball gets into Beadle. She drives for a moment. Hannah Anderson forces her back out, though. Kicks it off to Vanessa Von Bank. Now they go to Meyer left wing. Back to Von Bank. She's going to dribble from the top of the key to the left wing and then give it to the right wing, where Beadle's got the basketball. Forest City defense will force a turnover as the Indians switched nicely there. And we're going to have a timeout. Ball goes out of bounds. Forest City gets it back at the full timeout. North Union, 4:23 to play first quarter. The Indians lead 6-0. We'll take a break. We'll come back in 1 minute.
Hi, Evan with TSB Bank here. Are you looking to expand your farming operation? Maybe you're looking to move into a larger home for your growing family. Or perhaps you're planning to buy your dream car. Or maybe just your first car. Whatever it is, TSB Bank is here to grow with you. Come experience a new way, the TSB way. TSB Bank in Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Equal housing opportunity lender, member FDIC.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Kingland Construction Services of Forest City. Kingland is growing and is in need of construction superintendents, laborers, carpenters, and more. Competitive pay, bonuses, company-paid health and dental, 401k, and more. Good luck, Indians. From Kingland Construction Services of Forest City, an equal opportunity employer.
And live at KIOW.com. Forest City North Union basketball tonight. From North Union High School, Forest City's got it back. On the left side, Ellie Kaler with the basketball on the left wing. Top of the key, Emma Anderson. They try to feed inside at Dillaboo again. It gets tipped out of bounds. This time the tip will be off of North Union and will go out of bounds. It will stay Forest City basketball as Hannah Anderson will inbound this from the baseline underneath the hoop. Mentioned a little bit of the older style here at North Union. So instead of the retractable hoops, this one's fed nicely inside to Kaylee Miller. She will score. Has her first bucket of the ball game, and Forest City now leads 8-0 here in the first. 3:55 to play first quarter inside. First bucket attempt for North Union, and that time it will go. The first time it did not go. It was rebounded and put back up by Nielsen. She scores, and she's going to have an opportunity as an and one as Forest City will get her on the arm as she goes up from the left side. The original shot came from Olivia Von Bank on the right side. Her shot missed. And it was put back up by Nielsen, and she does score. Free throw on the way is up, and it is good. So the and one is completed by Nielsen. First bucket of the ball game for North Union. 8-3 the score. 3:45 to play in the first. Emma Anderson with it left wing. Anderson tries to go to Hannah Anderson. A little bit of a flyby there by the North Union defense, trying to go after a steal. They're going to go inside, and Kaylee Miller traveled with it, and it will be North Union basketball. So another turnover for the Indians. North Union will get the ball back. 3:36 to play first quarter. 8-3 is the score, and the basketball will come across the half-court line for North Union by Lily Henderson. Go on to Vanessa Von Bank, now to Meyer. Left side, Henderson wants a three. She's going to pull the trigger. It's a bit long. Good box out and a rebound from Emma Anderson, but Meyer sticks her hands in there and creates a jump ball, and it's going to stay with North Union. So Emma Anderson had the rebound, and then a good job there by the sophomore Meyer. She just reached her hands in there and created a jump ball situation. And it goes right back to North Union. 3:18 to play first quarter. 8-3. Now Shea Dillaboo has a pick, or rather, Ellie Kaler has a pickpocket of Henderson. She's going to try to take it all the way to the rim. It's no good, a bit strong. And the rebound will go to Olivia Von Bank, and North Union will have it back. She tries a crossover dribble move there to get past Shea Dillaboo. Had some pressure in the backcourt. 3:01 to play first quarter. 8-3 is the score. Henderson drives in, and a blocking foul is going to be called on the Indians. Henderson was driving in, looking to kick it out to Olivia Von Bank, and instead it's going to be a blocking foul. It's going to go on Emma. So Emma Anderson is called for her second foul of the ball game. Second team foul against Forest City as well. Nielsen's got it at the free throw line, looking to drive the third block. Kicks it out to Olivia Von Bank. She tried a inside-out move there on Shea Dillaboo. Looked for a three and said did not pull the trigger. Here's Henderson for a three, or for a long two from the third block. No good. Dillaboo's got the rebound, and Forest City's off to the races. Left wing Dillaboo. Carly Lambert into the ball game for the first time. She's got it. To the right side, Kaylee Miller now on the right wing. Top of the key, Ellie Kaler, free throw line. Shea Dillaboo's got it inside the lane, trying to make a move. Gets it back to Ellie Kaler. Thought about a three. The North Union defense knows that she likes to shoot the three, and they got out on defense on her, but with two girls going out to defense on Ellie Kaler, left Kaylee Miller open for a streak inside, and Ellie found her, and she's fouled. The shot is no good, but she'll have a couple of free throws coming. And for North Union, the foul will go on Olivia Von Bank, her second. First free throw from Kaylee Miller is up, and it is good. So Von Bank will pick up her second foul, the third team foul against North Union. 9-3 is the score in favor of Forest City. Kaylee Miller trying to push it to 10. She will with the free throw. Forest City is getting much better shooting from the free throw line, knocking the rust off here this season. 10-3 the score. Indians in the lead. 2:17 to play first quarter. Left side. Basketball will end up in the hands of Beetle. Now inside looking for two is Nielsen. No good, but a foul is going to be called from behind as the shot was going up. So Nielsen's going to go back to the free throw line for North Union where she is 1 for 1. And it's going to go on Hannah Anderson. She picks up the foul for the Indians. That's going to be her first, team's third foul. And we'll have two free throws coming for Nielsen. The first one's up and good. She'll get one more. 3:09 to play now in the first quarter. One more coming. It's no good. And she gets her own rebound from the free throw line. Forest City a little slow there trying to get the box out. And Nielsen went and got her own rebound, and North Union will get another opportunity with it. 10-4 is the score. One free throw made, one free throw missed there for Nielsen. 1:52 to go first quarter. A drive by Meyer trying to kick back out to Von Bank. She lost the handle on it for a moment. Has to get rid of it. I think she was going to take a long two shot, but lost the handle now. A missed three-point shot. Nielsen gets the rebound, puts it back up, and it is good. So out with Chloe Lofstrom, and in is Sam Nielsen. Playing just like Lofstrom used to inside, just being a force to be reckoned with. And she's going to the line for her second and one. That's another thing that Lofstrom liked to do, and she makes her second and one of the ball game. So all of a sudden, North Union back to within 3, 1:36 to play here in the first quarter. Carly Lambert's got the basketball to Hannah Anderson on the right side. Now at the free throw line, Kaylee Miller. Ellie Kaler looking to drive. Gives it off to Shea DeLaVue. DeLaVue out to Carly Lambert. Now to the right wing, Hannah Anderson. She wants a long three. She's going to pull the trigger. It's a bit long, though. Hits off the back of the rim, and it's going to be pulled down by North Union. A chance to tie here or get back to within one for the Warriors with 1:11 to play here in the third quarter. Rather, first quarter. And that pass is going to go a bit high as Henderson was trying to feed it inside to Olivia Von Bank. Goes a bit high, goes out of bounds, and it will be Forest City basketball. 1:08 to play, first quarter. 10-7 is the score in favor of the Indians. They've led all the way through. Forest City led by as much as 8-0. But North Union on a 7-2 run here in the closing minutes of the first quarter. Carly Lambert along two with her heels on the three-point line. No good. Ellie Kaler going to try for her first three. That's no good. And the rebound will go out of bounds, and North Union will get it back. 50 seconds to play here in the first quarter. And it's 10-7, Forest City in the lead. North Union gets the basketball back. It's Henderson who will bring it across the line. Gives it off to the right side. Beetle with it now. Feeds inside. First time we've seen Olivia Charlton out there. She's up there in a couple of stats in the top of Iowa Conference. No good, but another tall-bodied Charlton is able to grab the rebound, gets it back out to Nielsen for a long shot. It's no good. Charlton, they've got her listed at 6'2". For North Union, and that will go out of bounds. Forest City tried a long pass up to Shea DeLaVue and Hannah Anderson, who were running down the court, but it goes out of bounds, and North Union will get it back with 21 seconds left here in the first quarter. 10-7 is the score. So you have two big bodies inside where North Union has been doing good here on this 7-2 run. You've got Nielsen at 6 foot and Charlton at 6'2". So you got 6 foot and 6'2" inside right now for North Union. Meyer with it. Cross court to the right wing. This is Vanessa Von Bank trying to feed inside. Instead it gets tipped out by Forest City. Shea DeLaVue got a hand on it, tipped it out, and landed in the hands of Meyer. Her runner in the lane at the buzzer is no good, and Forest City will lead 10-7 at the end of the first quarter. We'll head to a break. We'll come back for quarter basketball on KIOW.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on J Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
MBT Bank in Forest City, Clear Lake, Lake Mills, and Rochester, proudly serving our customers for 75 years. We've got all your financial needs covered, from loans, CDs, savings, and more. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
The Farmers Co-op Association of Forest City Leland and Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keister and Winnebago, Minnesota wishes our athletes good luck. See the Farmers Co-op for all your feed, seed, chemical, and fuel needs. Serving the area since 1916. The Farmers Co-op Association.
Welcome back here to North Union High School as we get set for some more girls basketball action between the Forest City Indians and the North Union Warriors. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast thus far here on KIOW, live at KIOW.com. All 7 points scored by Nielsen for North Union in the first quarter. Forest City had some scoring separation a little bit. 4 of the Indians athletes get involved and create 10 points for Forest City. Leads 10-7. Forest City will start with the basketball here in the second quarter and looking to kind of close things down a little bit. Kaylee Miller's got it at the free throw line. She's being swarmed. Has to get it out to Ellie Kaler for a three. It's no good. Short off the iron, and it's going to go out of bounds. Forest City having some problems all around. Shooting. Haven't been able to get the rock to fall tonight. A little bit of a different look, as mentioned, I was starting to talk about, but those hoops here at North Union are the ones that stay in place, so you actually have some room underneath the hoop to drive underneath the hoop. It's not, the bottom of the hoop doesn't match up quite with the baseline. There's a three, no good, like that one, as that was an air ball. And it was cleaned up by North Union underneath the hoop. You have a good 2-3 feet between the bottom of the rim, or excuse me, the bottom of the backboard and that out of bounds line. And that will be a foul on Shea Dillabou. She's going to be called for a push on the rebound, and that'll be Forest City's 4th team foul. They're going to go inside. Charlton looking for 2, no good. Rebound will go to Kaylee Miller. She's swarmed though, and it's stolen by Olivia Von Bank, and she puts it right up. It was stolen away at the rim for North Union, and they score with it. Now Forest City trying to break the press, and it's poked out of bounds. Last touch by North Union. Shea Dillabou was pickpocketed there. It was poked down from behind and nearly into the hands of Charlton. So Olivia Von Bank gets her first points of the ball game for North Union. Forest City will get it back though on their side. North Union playing some great defense right now, and there we go. Ellie Kaler knocks down her first triple of the ball game. Gets going. That one right on point, right in the center of the rim. And Forest City now leads 13-9. 6:45 to play second quarter. Vanessa Von Bank is stolen away by Shea Dillabou. She tried a cross-court pass. Dillabou took it away. Kicks out to Ellie Kaler. Can she have back-to-back? No, as that one's long. Shea Dillabou grabs the rebound, gets it back out to Ellie Kaler. Now to Emma Anderson to the top of the key. Left side, Hannah Anderson. Now in the left corner, Kaylee Miller's got it. Cross side to Ellie Kaler, who is shrieking. She goes up for 2, high off the rim, no good. And Forest City is going to try for the rebound, but a foul is going to be called on North Union. I believe over the back on North Union on the rebound. They got a push on the rebound is what it's called. It's going to go on Meyer. And that'll be foul number 1 on her, number 4 on at North Union. 6:20 to play second quarter. 13-9 is the score. Ellie Kaler will inbound to Hannah Anderson. She puts it up, no good. Rebound is loose. Charlton and Anderson fight for it. It's going to be a jump ball, and it will go to North Union. They've gotten both of the jump balls this far. Obviously, they switch at quarters as well, not just jump balls where the arrow switches. So that's how both of them have gone to North Union. 6:14 to play second quarter. 13-9 is the score. Forest City with the lead. Forest City led 8-0 at one point, but North Union went on a 7-2 run to get it back close. There's a 3 ball on the way. It's no good. Beetle with it. Kaylee Miller trying to grab a rebound, though, bounced out of her hands. Beetle, I believe, traveled with it, and we're going to go the other way. She did. So Beetle was stopped there by Kaylee Miller as she tried to fight through the big, tall Kaylee Miller. And just traveled with it, trying to find some room. Forest City will try to break the press here. Full court press put on by North Union. The Indians got numbers as they break it. Ellie Kaler stops, gives it off to Shea Dillabou. 5:50 to play second quarter. The Indians got to keep working on that as they're going to see the press against a few conference teams this year. Already saw it against Garner. Inside, Dillabou breaks pressure, and the Indians score. It's a lack in defense there for North Union. Coach is not happy. They want a timeout. It's on the floor. Forest City leads 15-9. Full timeout. We're back in 1 minute for more Forest City Indian basketball.
Air conditioning of Forest City. Dick has a full line of water treatment products, including softeners for removing water hardness and filters for removing iron and sulfur. Dick also has reverse osmosis systems that leave your drinking water crystal clear. Call Frank Water Conditioning at 641-585-4491 for all water conditioning needs. Stephenson Construction of Forest City. Looking to replace a door or some windows? Small remodeling jobs or just different odd carpentry jobs around your home and business? Call Denny or Jay Stephenson today at 585-3076. Good luck, Indians, from Stephenson Construction of Forest City.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Welcome back here on KIOW. 5:39 to play, second quarter, 15-9 is the score in favor of Forest City. North Union will get the basketball back, and the Warriors will bring it across. Forest City going with just half-court press here, as the Indians will pick it up there. And the Indians get a steal. Shea Dillevue had it poked away by, or Ellie Kaler had it poked away, and then Shea Dillevue grabbed it. They go on the other side. Beautiful pass inside to Hannah Anderson. She's wide open for a two-point basket. Her second bucket of the ball game, and it's now 17-9 in favor of Forest City. Left side is Olivia Von Bank looking for a three in the corner. Swoosh for Olivia Von Bank, as she's now got 5. The only second quarter points. All the points were scored by Nielsen in the first quarter. Now Von Bank's the only one to score for North Union in the second. Shea Dillevue will drive, kicks out to Hannah Anderson, wanted a 2. It's blocked by Charlton in that 6'2 frame, and the Warriors got it back. 17-12 the score. 4:45 to play, second quarter. Charlton from the free throw line, no good. Ellie Kaler, the only one there to grab the rebound for the Indians, and Forest City was quickly up the other way. Inside, Hannah Anderson open again. Same place she was open for just a moment ago, and Forest City, beautiful passing, finds a shot inside. Going back to what Coach Erpelding always preaches, got to find that best shot. Might be the first shot, not always the first shot though. Forest City looking for a rebound. North Union throws it away. Charlton wasn't looking. Emma Anderson's got it for the Indians. 4:17 to play, second quarter. Inside, Dillevue's wide open, and she scores. The posts have just been wide open the last 3 possessions for the Indians, and beautiful passing by Forest City. 21-12 now the score, as the Indians have broke it back open to 9. Forest City going for another steal. They do. Emma Anderson gets the steal. She's looking to drive. She stops, gives it off to Ellie Kaler. Inside, looking for 2. Count the bucket and the foul. Ellie Kaler gets the feed from Emma Anderson, and she'll go to the free throw line. Forest City looking to extend their lead. The foul for North Union will go on Henderson. That'll be her first. 5th team foul on North Union. Carly Lambert checks back in. Hannah Anderson will go out for the Indians. Some substitutions. Nielsen's back in, and Vanessa Von Bank's back in for North Union. 23-12 the score, with an and one opportunity coming for Ellie Kaler. Free throw is on the way, and it is no good off the side of the rim. Nielsen's got the rebound, and North Union will get it back, but Forest City has extended their lead into double digits, 23-12. First time the Indians have had a double-digit lead. 23-12, 3:41 to play, second quarter. Henderson, cross-court pass. Olivia Von Bank for 3. This time no good, and it goes off of Kaylee Miller and out of bounds. Originally it looked like he was going to point to the Forest City side. I think Nielsen was like, hey, I didn't touch that. It was either Kaylee Miller or Nielsen. One of them did. And the referee was just looking to point the wrong way and actually yelled white ball. 3:35 to play, second quarter. 23-12 is the score, as Henderson will inbound the basketball. And she tried to throw it in to Vanessa Von Bank, who wasn't ready for it. I think she was trying to throw it off the back of one of Forest City's players, but she missed. And then it landed in the hands of Von Bank. She wasn't ready for it. There's a scramble for it. It's going to end up being picked up by Henderson. And now over to Von Bank, top of the key. Now back to Henderson at the top of the key. 3:18 to play, second quarter. Inside, Olivia Von Bank, turnaround jumper is good. Nice little turnaround jumper there for Olivia Von Bank. She's got 7, all in the second quarter. Ellie Kaler across the half-court line, breaks the press. Forest City trying to feed to an open Emma Anderson, but it gets taken away by Nielsen, who was in the passing lane, and North Union's got it back. Left side 3 on the way, and up, and it is no good. Naomi Jones, the freshman, is in for the first time. Inside, Forest City's got it back. And Dillevue was looking to go up for two, and she is fouled by North Union. 2:49 to play until the halftime break. 23-14 is our score. No, they're going to call the foul on Shea Dillevue. I thought maybe Shea had possession of the basketball, but instead they give Shea Dillevue a pushing foul, and that'll be her second foul. That's the, I've got fifth team foul on North Union. Scoreboard has 6, so I guess we'll find out if Forest City fouls again in the next 2 minutes and 40 seconds. Shea Dillevue nearly with another steal. She's just jumping in those passing lanes. Jones has the basketball. Henderson now looking for 3 from the top of the key. It's online, or excuse me, a little bit offline. I think it had the perfect distance, and just a little bit offline to the left side, picked up by Ellie Kaler across the half-court line. 2:22 to play second quarter. Forest City leads 23-14. Emma Anderson on the right side. Now to the left side, Carly Lambert feeds inside to Kaylee Miller. She goes up and under, and she's fouled. Kaylee Miller trying to go for an up and under layup there. And obviously looking for the contact. She gets the contact, and a foul is going to be called on North Union. And that's going to go against Olivia Von Bank, who picks up her third. 6th team foul on North Union. 2 free throws coming for Kaylee Miller. The first one is up, and it is good. This one has a little bit more of a normal game feel, as if we weren't in a pandemic. Obviously we are, but if we weren't, this one has a little bit more of a feel. Gym a little bit smaller over here at North Union than we see from time to time, so there's a little bit more of a crowd feel as that one spins around the rim enough. It falls in for Kaylee Miller. She gets both of them to go. She's 4 for 4 from the free throw line. 6 points for her on the night. And Forest City now leads 25-14. Meyer with the basketball, picked up her dribble, had to get rid of it. She does. Nielsen looking for 2, and a foul is going to be called on Forest City, a blocking foul. And they're going to go on Ellie Kaler. She's going to pick up the foul. That's going to be number 1 on Ellie, and it is the 7th team foul on Forest City. So 1 and 1 coming for North Union. The first one is up, and it is good. Nielsen shooting the free throws. She's now 4 of 5 from the free throw line this evening. A couple of and one opportunities for her. She'll have one more. It's good. So she gets them both to go. 5 of 6 from the free throw line as Nielsen gets her first second quarter points. 2 minutes to play exactly here in the second quarter. Ball's inbounded. Forest City trying to beat that full court press. They get across it and they have some numbers. Inside, Kaylee Miller looking for 2. It's no good, but a foul is going to be called on North Union. So Kaylee Miller will head back to the free throw line. That's not who North Union wants to see at the free throw line. And they're going to get Vanessa Von Bank for the foul. That'll be foul number 1 on her, and that's foul number 7 on North Union. So we're shooting free throws the rest of the second quarter, and the first free throw is up, and it is good for Kaylee Miller. 26-16, 10-point lead. Back to double digits for the Indians, and a chance to extend it here for Kaylee Miller with 1:52 to play second quarter. Free throw is on the way. It's short, picked up by Nielsen. First miss of the ball game from the free throw line for Kaylee Miller. 26-16 the score. Henderson brings it across the line to Jones on the right wing. Jones will dribble back to the top of the key, and then she tried to feed it to Nielsen, but it's stolen away by Ellie Kaler. Now Forest City has to beat the press. They do. Harley Lambert gets across the line, gets it back to Ellie Kaler. Ellie trying to get to the three-point line. Now she's going to drive in, has the ball poked out by Henderson, and it will stay with Forest City. 1:30 to play second quarter, 26-16. As Jones will come out of the ball game. Inbounds, ball's loose. Henderson's got a steal and looking to run the other way. Henderson inside, stops. Jumper is no good. For North Union, ball goes out of bounds, and I believe we're going to have a foul call on North Union after Forest City rebounded it. And it's going to go on Beadle. So she'll pick up her first foul. That'll be the 8th team foul on North Union, and we'll shoot free throws with Shea Dillevue, who will go to the free throw line for the first time this evening. She's got 6 points for Forest City. 2 twos here in the second quarter. The first of the 1-and-1 is no good, so she will not be given a second one. 26-16, 1:16 to play second quarter, and North Union will bring the ball back across the court. Basketball in the hands. Well, trying to feed it. That was Beadle trying to feed it across court to Henderson, but Hannah Anderson jumps in front of the pass lane there, tips it out of bounds. 1:07 to play second quarter, 26-16. Meyer will inbound it to Nielsen. Free throw line, kicks it back out. Beadle. Now back to Meyer. Meyer spin move in the lane, trying to go for the shot. No good. Henderson might have got her leg stepped on there. She went down to the floor, but she gets back up and will get back on defense for North Union. It looks to be okay. Looks like she was running okay, but I think she might have got stepped on there and fell to the floor. 45 seconds left here in the second quarter. Back to the left side. Forest City's got the basketball. Ellie Kaler's got it to Carly Lambert. Now over to Hannah Anderson. And she'll dribble with the basketball. 33 seconds to play here in the second quarter. 26-16, 10-point lead for the Indians. We mentioned Forest City started with an 8-0 lead. And then a 7-2 run for North Union got them back. Forest City is going to travel with it. It's going to go the other way. The Indians were looking to try to take the last shot. They ran about 10 seconds off and were ready to go at about 23 seconds on the clock, but then they throw it away. And it will be North Union basketball. Ellie Kaler tried diving for it, and she did catch it on the dive, but then when she rolled with the dive, the momentum caused the travel, and North Union will get it back. Vanessa Von Bank for three, left side, no good. Rebound will be taken by Ellie Kaler. 7 seconds left in the half. Ellie Kaler will have a chance for a shot. She drives all the way in, has it poked out of bounds by North Union, and there will be 3 seconds left for Forest City to run an inbound play and get a shot up. 26-16 the score. Carly Lambert will do the inbounding. Forest City in a line from left to right across the court. Inbounds to Ellie Kaler looking for a three. She was open a bit long. Kaylee Miller grabs the rebound, puts it back up, and the referees say it was not off before the horn. 26-16 is our halftime score. Forest City with a 10-point lead, and we will come right back in 2 minutes for the A&W halftime show. A&W halftime show 2 minutes away right here on KIOW. 26-16.
Silver City maker, model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
A&W Family Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer, Highway 69 North in Forest City.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for League and Open Bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious blue cheesy pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City. Schnebley's is your full-service station where they greet you with a smile on the drive, serving you since 1954. Schnebley's carries tires and golf car batteries in service. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City.
Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer. Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Do you need custom-built hydraulic hoses? Holland Contracting of Forest City is the authorized dealer for Goodyear hydraulic hoses and fittings. We can make you any length hydraulic hose ranging from 1/4 inch up to 1 inch, and we have over 300 different fittings on hand. So stop in at the shop on South 4th Street in Forest City to get your hydraulic hoses. Holland Contracting of Forest City, 641-585-2231. Dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Welcome back here at the A&W halftime show. And with the A&W halftime show, again, we're going to be joined by Forest Rosacker. And Coach, how are you doing this evening?
Good. Hard to hear you there, Aaron. Sorry.
Yeah, yes. They got the dance team music out here a little bit, so yeah, it makes it a little bit difficult. You think you could still perform any of those moves?
I think I retired.
All right. Yeah, me too. I couldn't either. 26-16 is our halftime score, and of course, Coach Rosacker going to join us. And Coach, first of all, thoughts on the Garner game? Obviously, one of those back and forth games that we see between Forest City and Garner, and they're just able to close it out in the end.
Yeah, it was one of those, exactly what you just said, a back and forth. Both teams played hard. I thought Garner just out-executed us in key stretches, and that's something we really worked on yesterday. I thought our defense had some lapses that weren't typical of us, so we spent a lot of time yesterday correcting that and had one of our better practices last night. So I'm excited to see what the guys do tonight.
And as you mentioned, we going to go forward again tonight against North Union, a team that you've had some success with, and a team that's got a lot of older, a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors in this team. They got some experience, some guys you've seen in the past. What are you expecting from North Union?
Yeah, they do. They're going to get out and work really hard. They're going to be really active defensively. They're going to try to run the court. They're going to try to get the lane. That's something we didn't do a very good job of, containing penetration on Friday. So that's something we're going to have to improve on tonight.
And just talking about, you talked about practice a little bit. Had some good practices leading up to. Take us into the system a little bit. Talk about what do you guys work on between game to game? So you guys don't get a lot of preparation between games, especially on a Friday, Tuesday. You just get that one day on Monday. So what do you guys do?
Well, we do a lot lately with the film. Well, the kids got a lot of film on Sunday, and I broke that down for them, and they looked at some things that we needed to correct from the Garner game and also going into this one. And so we spent a lot of time yesterday just defensive, kind of getting back to simplifying things defensively, and I think we were trying to do a little bit too much too soon, and we just backed off on that and really got back to some fundamental stuff yesterday and broke the whole defense down, what we want to do from a philosophical standpoint, and worked on that yesterday, and then also worked on some offensive stuff that we're going to see. We're going to have to go against a little bit different defense tonight with North Union, so the kids had to adjust to that.
Let's talk about your team coming in here a little bit. Saw a really good game out of Carter Brookoff. He was pretty hot from the three-point line, getting going. What else did you see from your team Friday night leading up into tonight?
Yeah, I think Carter was the biggest story coming out of last Friday. He shot the ball extremely well. We got him early. We got him the ball in key situations, and then we kind of went away from that. We just didn't execute and get him the shots we needed to get him, and I think we'll fix that tonight. I think we're a team that's trying to run a little bit more, and we need to do a little bit better job of that. I like some of the things we did off the press last Friday, and that's something we're adjusting or tweaking up our presses a little bit within the game. That's something new for us. So that's something we're going to continue to work on.
Is that something that's pretty typical for each season? Is obviously as the season goes on, everybody gets more comfortable with each other. Some new guys playing in there, but is that typical within a season? Is you find new things about this team and each team?
It is. Each team's a little bit different. Each team has different strengths, and I think that's what we're finding out right now coming into this season. We try to do some things that we're going to go away from, and seeing some things that we can really maybe magnify and do a lot better. So that's something we're going to do here in the next few days, and more so after Christmas break, as we get a better look at things on film and just how we're at comfort level with the guys and the roles and the rotation and all that stuff that happens early. We're playing a lot of games early, which is hard because we're not getting a lot of practice time, but also it's good that kids can see the things they need to improve on, and we're kind of trying to do that on the run.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. We'll take a break. We'll come right back on the NW Halftime Show on KIOW.
That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City. Dining room and drive-through now open.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Cabin Coffee Company of Forest City. Cabin Coffee is open weekdays 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays featuring coffee drinks hot and cold, as well as a breakfast and lunch menu for every appetite. Call your order in at 641-585-1776 and swing through the drive-thru for pickup. Good luck, Indians, from Cabin Coffee Company on Highway 69 in Forest City.
Hi, this is Scott Wilson of Wilson Dental. We have been treating our patients' dental needs for almost 50 years, and our philosophy has always been to treat our patients as family. Become a part of our family. Call Wilson Dental in Forest City, where your smile is our reward.
Welcome back here on KIOW. This is the A&W Halftime Show. A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City has delicious sandwiches, cheese curds, and of course, that home-brewed root beer daily from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. A&W, where the food is as good as the root beer on Highway 69 North in Forest City. As we're getting ready, both teams making their way back out onto the court and getting ready for second half. Let's take a look at our first half stats, brought to you by our friends at A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City. Forest City is led by Kaylee Miller and Ellie Kaler. Both have 7 points. Both got a bulk of their points in the second quarter. Ellie Kaler with a deuce and a triple for the Indians in the second quarter. Kaylee Miller with 3 free throws there in the second quarter to add on to the points that she had in the first quarter. Shea Delvu also added 4 points in the second quarter, so Forest City able to separate the gap a little bit. As we mentioned, the Indians only put up 10 in the first quarter. They put up 16 in that second quarter and lead 26-16. Foul-wise, Forest City was charged with 7 fouls in the first half, 2 of which went on Shea Delvu, 2 of which went on Emma Anderson, 1 on Kaylee Miller, 1 on Ellie Kaler, and 1 on Hannah Anderson. For North Union, in the first half, they were charged with 8 fouls, 3 of them on Olivia Von Bank. She's going to have to be careful in the second half, and then everybody else just with 1. That's Cassie Beadle has 1. Lily Henderson has 1. Vanessa Von Bank has 1. Meyer has 1. And Nielsen also has 1 for North Union. Just 2 scorers for the North Union Warriors in the first half as well. 9 points out of Nielsen. A bulk of those came in the first quarter, and then Olivia Von Bank lit up the score sheet in the second quarter. She added 7, so 9 out of Nielsen, 7 out of Olivia Von Bank to score in the first half for North Union. Again, Forest City, Ellie Kaler and Kaylee Miller each with 7. Dillevu, Hannah Anderson each with 6. North Union has 9 from Nielsen and 7 from Von Bank. Those are the first half stats. We talk about our quarter by quarter. Forest City scores 10 in the first quarter, 16 in the second quarter. North Union scores 7 in the first quarter, 9 in the second quarter. We're back for the second half in 30 seconds.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services, free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Welcome back here on KIOW as we're ready for second half basketball. North Union Forest City doing battle in Armstrong tonight. Ellie Kaler's got the basketball in the hands of Hannah Anderson on the right side. Now back to Emma Anderson at the top of the key. 7:50 to play, third quarter. 26-16 is our score. Hannah Anderson now to the left side. Ellie Kaler's got it. We're Forest City on the right side of the court now wearing those road red jerseys. And Henderson's got a steal for North Union. We go back the other way. Pass a little bit behind Beatles. Spin move in the lane. No good on the side of the rim. And Forest City will fortunately get it back there without any damage done. The Indians will break the press, get across the line. 7:24 to play, third quarter. 26-16 Forest City in the lead. West Hancock leads GHV 42-39 in the first half. Wow, Garner Hayfield Ventura is giving everything to the West Hancock Eagles tonight. They're in that rivalry game in GHV or at Garner. Forest City trying to go for a 2 with Kaylee Miller. Instead, it's taken away by North Union. Vanessa Von Bank, a long 3. It's good. Count the bucket and the foul. A 4-point play opportunity coming for North Union. Hannah Anderson, I think, was going for a box out, but she made contact as the shot was going up. And Vanessa Von Bank going to have an opportunity for the rare 4-point play. She's got the 3, looking to add it to make it a 4-point play. Free throw is no good, so it'll just count as a 3 for Vanessa Von Bank. But still, big shot there. 26-19 the score. Forest City brings it across the line. Emma Anderson. And Forest City wants a timeout. Forest City, I think, saw something. Coach Erpelding saw something. He needs a timeout. 6:42 to play, third quarter. 26-19. It's a full timeout. Forest City will take it as well. We're back in a minute on KIOW.
To support our multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Mark Franks of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Back to Armstrong inside. Shea Dillevue with it. Kicks out to Kaylee Miller. 6:35 to play. Third quarter. 26-19 is our score. In favor right now of the Indians. Forest City has held the lead throughout, I should say. But North Union has made some runs. Back the other way. North Union's going to get a steal now. We go back to the left side. Vanessa Von Bank with the basketball. 6:16 to play. Third quarter. 26-19. Vanessa Von Bank gives it off to Beadle, feeds inside to Henderson, who's streaking. She doesn't pull up for a shot. Instead, they're looking for a better one. Beadle at the top of the key. Gives it back to Vanessa Von Bank. Now we're to Henderson to the right corner. And it's tipped into the passing lane by Forest City. Kaylee Miller's got it. She's running to the rim. And a foul is going to be called on North Union, I believe. A reach in as Kaylee Miller was going towards the rim. It will be on the Warriors. 5:55 to play here in the third quarter. And they're going to pick up the foul there on Henderson. That's going to be her first in the second half on North Union. Ellie Kaler will inbound it to Emma Anderson, top of the key. Emma gives it over to Hannah Anderson now on the right side. To Kaylee Miller in the short corner to the right side. Ellie Kaler top of the key. And 3 seconds in the lane is going to be called against Forest City, and we're going to go the other way. 5:43 to play here in the third quarter. 26-19 is our score. In favor of the Indians right now. North Union nearly turning that one over in the backcourt. Miscommunication with the basketball, but they'll get it across. Vanessa Von Bank feeds inside to Olivia Von Bank, and we've got a foul on the floor. And this is going to go against Forest City's Emma Anderson, I believe. Emma gets called for the foul. That's her third. First on Forest City the half, so Emma's going to have to be careful with the foul. And the ball is loose. It's going to go out of bounds. Last touch by North Union. So Forest City's going to get it back on a missed inbounds play there by the Warriors. 5:30 to play, third quarter. 26-19 is the score. Emma Anderson will inbound the basketball. Full court presses on here for North Union. We mentioned we're going to see it in quite a few of these games this year. West Hancock's in a full court press. GHV did some full court pressing. Forest City's got to get it across. Otherwise, they're going to get a 10-second call. That had been close. 8.5 to 9 seconds at least it took the Indians to get it across there, but they just barely do. 5:11 to play here in the third quarter. 26-19. Ellie Kaler to Shea Dillevue. Dillevue, spin move in the lane, looking for two. It's short. Rebound goes to Olivia Von Bank. And the basketball's back in the hands here of North Union. Beadle looking for a three left side. No good, it's long. Emma Anderson will get the deflection rebound off of Hannah Anderson's arms. And Forest City will go back to the right side with the basketball. 4:47 to play in the third. Indians will reset their offense. Emma Anderson will take it on the right side. Short corner, Shea Dillevue will drive baseline. Kicks it off left side. Three coming for Ellie Kaler. It's good, but they're going to call her for a travel as she took the shot. The three went in, but she gets called for a travel. Took too many steps as she went to shoot that three, and it's 26-19. 4:38 to play here in the third quarter. Vanessa Von Bank will inbound it to Henderson. Henderson brings it across the line to the right side. It goes. Nielsen looking for a short corner two, no good. Long rebound out to Emma Anderson. She gets hit. Forest City will go. No full court press here by North Union. They're just going to get back on defense. 4:21 to play third quarter. 2-3 zone defense right now for North Union. The two up top are Vanessa Von Bank and Henderson. And Meyer Nielsen and Olivia Von Bank down low. Ellie Kaler looks to drive inside, gives it back to Kaylee Miller. Will look for a long two. Heels were on the three-point line. It's long, though, off the rim. It's taken by Olivia Von Bank across the half-court line. Here comes the sophomore spin move in the lane, and I believe we're going to have a travel called. So she went for a spin move in the lane, gets called for a travel. And they're going to go full court press here with 3:56 to play in the third quarter. Forest City leading by 7. Emma Anderson with the basketball. Inbounds it to Ellie Kaler. Ellie brings it across the half-court line and has it poked away by Henderson. Henderson from behind catches up Daly and pokes it away. Now she's got the basketball across the half-court line. A chance to cut into the lead here for North Union. 3:41 to play here in the third quarter. Vanessa Von Bank with it to the far side. Nielsen inside for 2. Nice move by Nielsen as she's able to find her first basket of the second half. First 2-point field goal for North Union. Now Forest City nearly throws it away. Charlie Lambert had to go back for it. Forest City's going backwards, and the Indians are going to have to take time out as Forest City was nearly on the baseline with the basketball, and they only have 10 seconds to get it across. Timeout Forest City, 3:22 to play third quarter. It's a 5-point lead. North Union is nearly back into it. 30 seconds, we're back on KIOW. Welcome back here on KIOW. 3:22 is the score. 26-21 is the score. North Union has it back to within 5 here in the waning minutes of the third quarter. Forest City will inbound a full court pressure. Emma Anderson will do the inbounding from the baseline. They get it into Ellie Kaler, and a jump ball is going to be called. It's North Union basketball. The full court press works there for the Warriors following a Forest City timeout. Obviously, that can't make Coach Erpelding very happy. 3:21 to play here in the third quarter. 26-21 is the score. Meyer will inbound it. Gets it to Henderson to the left wing. Gives it inside to Nielsen. That's where they went in the second quarter. She scored a bunch of points, and she scores a good one there. Henderson's got 4. Here in the second half, Forest City beats the press, gets it across. Shea Dillevue out to Kaylee Miller. Miller gives it back to Dillevue. 3 minutes to play here in the third. Back to a 3-point lead. This is the closest it's been. 10-7 was the last time we were at 3. Kaylee Miller's shot no good. Puts it back up and she scores. Kaylee Miller missed once. She got it back, put it back up, and she didn't miss the second time. And Forest City's got it back to 5. 2:47 to play in the third. Long three-pointer from Vanessa Von Bank, no good. The rebound in the hands of Carly Lambert. That one was from near NBA range for Von Bank. That's 6, 7, 8 steps away from the three-point line. Dillevue with a skilled move inside the lane. She scores for Forest City. 30-23 now the score with 2:25 to play in the third quarter. Meyer from the right wing nearly stepped out of bounds. Gives it inside. Henderson looking for 2. It's good. Lily Henderson finds a 2-point basket for the Warriors. 30-25, back to 5. North Union full court press. Forest City going to try to work it across. And it's stolen away. North Union's got numbers 2. Olivia Von Bank for 2, no good. Rebound will go to Ellie Kaler. Forest City now has numbers. The Indians are 3-on-2 back to the right side. Ellie has it stolen away by Henderson. Henderson is now up to Von Bank, who's 1-on-1 with Dillevue. She stops, lets Dillevue fly by, and then puts up the 2 and scores. Olivia Von Bank finds 2 more. It's back to 3. Third time it's been as close as 3 in this game. 10-7, just moments ago. At 23-20. And now 30-27. 1:28 to play third quarter. Ellie Kaler has it. Forest City looking to extend the lead here in the third quarter. Inside to Kaylee Miller at the free throw line. And a foul is going to be called on North Union. Vanessa Von Bank gets called for the foul. That's her second. The second on North Union in the half. Much cleaner start to the second half than we saw in the first. The teams combined for a whole lot of fouls in the first half. Dillevue looking for 2 inside the lane, no good off the side of the rim. And it's North Union with the basketball, a chance to cut into the lead. Right now of 3, 1:09 to play here in the third quarter. Jones is back in for North Union. Henderson gives it to Jones, left wing. Forest City trying to play some tight defense on her. A 2-1-2 here for the Indians. Inside, Nielsen looking for a shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it back up again, no good. This time it's Ellie Kaler with it, under a minute to play, third quarter. 30-27 is the score. Ellie will bring it across the line for Forest City. Anna Anderson's got it to the right side. Now to Emma Anderson to the top of the key. Still a 2-3 for North Union. Ellie Kaler's got it, 32 seconds to play, third quarter. A Forest City 3-point lead, 30-27. We've only been this close a couple of times in this game. Forest City started with a 2-0 lead, and the Indians throw it away. Forest City started with a 2-0 lead, got it up to 8-0 at one point. And then North Union made a run. They went on a 7-2 run at one point. Back the other way with North Union. Baseline drive. Nielsen stops, trying to give it to Henderson. It was a little bit high, but it tips into the hands of Jones. Long two on the way at the end of the quarter, and it is no good. After 3 quarters of play, Forest City still clinging to a 3-point lead. It's Indians 30, Warriors 27. We're back for the fourth and final 8 minutes right after this on Iowa.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Tingland Construction Services of Forest City. Tingland is growing and is in need of construction superintendents, laborers, carpenters, and more. Competitive pay, bonuses, company-paid health and dental, 401k, and more. Good luck, Indians. From Tingland Construction Services of Forest City, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, Evan with TSB Bank here. Are you looking to expand your farming operation? Maybe you're looking to move into a larger home for your growing family. Or perhaps you're planning to buy your dream car. Or maybe just your first car. Whatever it is, TSB Bank is here to grow with you. Come experience a new way, the TSB way. TSB Bank in Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Equal housing opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on live at KIOW.com. 30-27 is the score. Forest City clinging onto a 3-point lead. They'll start with the basketball here in the fourth quarter. North Union outscores the Indians 11-4 in that third quarter. It was a 10-point deficit for North Union at halftime. They've cut it to 3. Hannah Anderson with the basketball. 2-3 zone again for North Union is what they're in. To the right side, Ellie Kaler. Forest City trying to break that zone pressure. Any coach will tell you. Penetration and quick passing are keys to break the zone. North Union's got a steal, though. 7:40 to play, fourth quarter. The Warriors have it. Henderson will bring it across the line for North Union. In the lane, Jones with it. Kicks back out to Henderson, left wing. Henderson looking to drive, looking for 2, no good. Rebound by Hannah Anderson, and Forest City will get it back. 7:25 to play here in the fourth quarter. Forest City doesn't have to score a whole lot of points. They want to score a whole lot of points, but don't have to. They just have to outscore North Union by at least 3 here in the fourth quarter. 7:13 to play, fourth quarter. Emma Anderson with the basketball. Decides she's going to dribble with it inside, looking for 2, no good. And Charlton grabs the rebound, 6-2. Grabs the rebound for North Union. We'll go across the line. Here's Olivia Von Bank, left wing. She drives inside the free throw line, kicks it back out to the right side. They throw it away. North Union was trying to work some passes around. Instead, they throw it away, and Forest City will get it back. And not only that, but it goes out of bounds on the baseline all the way back on the Forest City side, so that's where the Indians will get it inbounded. Just a backcourt. Forest City would only get it inbounded at half court, but instead they're going to get it inbounded on the side all the way in. There's offensive zone. 6:48 to play, fourth quarter. Ellie Kaler's got it to Kaylee Miller at the free throw line. Emma Anderson, now Shea Delavu right wing to Hannah Anderson, top of the key. Trying to use that quick passing to break the zone pressure. Left side, Ellie Kaler with the basketball. Gives it off to Shea Delavu. Delavu on to Emma Anderson. It's poked away by Olivia Von Bank, but it will go out of bounds and will stay with Forest City. 6:32 to play, fourth quarter. Same score, 30-27. Inbounds to Kaylee Miller. She's looking for 2, instead gives it out. Delavu for a long, they called Delavu on the line. It would have been just a long 2. Ellie Kaler grabs the rebound, though, and Ellie steps out on the out-of-bounds line of the baseline, and it's North Union basketball. So the long 2 was no good from Delavu. Ellie Kaler grabbed it, but stepped on the out-of-bounds line. And Coach Erbelding is asking questions about that. He was standing about the same distance away as the official was, and the official says, I saw her out of bounds, and I think Coach Erbelding said no. That's the travel, though. All three officials blow their whistle. I caught it up here as well as Jones traveled with it, and it will be Forest City basketball. All three officials blow their whistle at the same time. The one closest to the play, though, will make the official call. 6:13 to play, fourth quarter. Forest City gets it back. They beat the pressure across the half-court line. Delavu has some room, gives it back out to Kaylee Miller. Instead of taking the shot there, they decide to get it back. Now Delavu to the rim. Her shot, though, a bit long. Picked up by Henderson for North Union. Henderson comes across the line with it. 5:54 to play, fourth quarter. Jones left wing. Jones gives it over to Henderson in the right wing. Stops near the free throw line. Delavu's got a pickpocket. Delavu takes it away from Henderson and will bring it across the half-court line. 5:44 to play. Fourth quarter, Forest City leads 30-27. Conference basketball, the Indians trying to stay unbeaten. Push their record to 5-0 for a second straight year. Emma Anderson right side. Anderson inside to Kaylee Miller. And Miller dribbled it on the out-of-bounds line. It's going to go the other way. So back-to-back possessions for City has stepped on that baseline with the basketball. And it'll go back to North Union. 5:26 to play here in the fourth quarter. 30-27. Henderson will bring the ball across the line here for North Union. To the left side, Olivia Von Bank with the basketball. Over to Meyer. Meyer was looking for three, doesn't pull the trigger. Left wing, Henderson. North Union still trailing by three. A drive from Henderson and she scores. Henderson scores for North Union. Her only points of the ball game have come here in the second half. 30-29 the score now. First points of the third quarter. Ellie Kaler trying to answer with a three. It's no good. Delavu fighting for the rebound. She gets it. Gives it back out to Carly Lambert. 30-29 is our score. Two from Lambert, no good. Out of bounds. Last touch by North Union. It will be Forest City basketball. 30-29 is the score. North Union's got the lead cut down as far as they have all game. 1 point. Forest City started with 2 points, and it's been more than a 2-point lead all game long until 4 minutes and 30 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Shea Delavu is fouled, though, and will head to the free throw line in a nice drive. Fadeaway jumper was no good, but she gets called, or Nielsen gets called for the foul. And that'll be foul number 2 on her, number 3 for North Union in the half, and Delavu will shoot free throws. First free throw is on the way, and it is good. Delavu is 0 for 1 coming in. Forest City wants a timeout. The lead is back to 2. It's a 30. 4:37 to play here in the fourth quarter. 31-29 Forest City in the lead. We're back in 30 seconds on KIOW. Well, back to North Union High School. It's a big game for both of these teams here in conference play. Forest City won this meeting in North Union, or rather the first meeting of the year last year. Forest City won it. We mentioned to push their record to 5-0 as they're trying to do here tonight. Shea Delavu makes them both, makes it a 3-point ball game, 32-29. North Union will get it back. North Union, though, won the second game, the second meeting between these two teams. Henderson, a drive and a score for North Union. She's got all 6 of her points here in the second half. Ellie Kaler breaks the press for the Indians. 4:20 to play fourth quarter. Delavu inside, jumper from the lane, no good. It's rebounded by North Union. They've got it to 1, 32-31, and they're trying to take the lead for the first time of the game. 4 minutes to play in the fourth quarter, and North Union is looking for their first lead. Olivia Von Bank is going to drive inside, shot up, no good. Rebound is picked up by Kaylee Miller and the North Union coaching staff. And crowd here, we're on the North Union side. They've got the two crowds separated. Usually they have both crowds on the same side, but Obviously, with everything going on, they've got the two crowds separated. Forest City's on the far side, North Union's on the near side. The North Union crowd did not like that one. Inside, Emma Anderson looking for two, no good. Rebound, Nielsen, and North Union's got it back. 3:35 to play in the fourth quarter. 32-31 is the score. Basketball in the hands of Meyer. She spin moves in the lane. Floater, no good. Rebound, Carly Lambert. And a jump ball. It's going to stay with North Union. Lambert grabbed the rebound, but Nielsen reached in and created a jump ball. And it will stay with North Union. But it gives Forest City now the possession arrow with 3:24 to play in the fourth. So if there's a critical jump ball towards the end of this fourth quarter, it will go to the Indians. That was pretty critical there for North Union. First shot, no good by Nielsen. Puts it back up and she scores. North Union with their first lead of the ball game. And now they've got a steal. Nielsen inside, stops. Vanessa Von Bank for two, scores. A 4-point swing here. And North Union now leads by 3. First time they've led in this ball game. North Union leads by 3, 35-32. 2:55 to play in the fourth. And Forest City wants a timeout. North Union fans on their feet. 35-32 full timeout. 2:53 to play in the fourth. We'll be back in 1 minute for more basketball on KIOW.
Association of Forest City, Leland and Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keister and Winnebago, Minnesota wishes our athletes good luck through the Farmers Co-op for all your feed, chemical, and fuel needs. Serving the area since 1916. The Farmers Co-op Association.
Frank Water Conditioning of Forest City. Dick has a full line of water treatment products, including softeners for removing water hardness and filters for removing iron and sulfur. Dick also has reverse osmosis systems that leave your drinking water crystal clear. Call Frank Water Conditioning at 641-585-4499 for all water conditioning needs.
Well, welcome back here. North Union High School 35-32. It's the Warriors in the lead over the Indians with 2:53 to play here in the fourth quarter. Forest City has led the entire game. North Union, though, leading when it matters in the reigning minutes of the fourth quarter. Forest City, though, plenty of time. Score a lot of points in 2 minutes and 53 seconds, though there hasn't been a whole lot scored in this game. Back-to-back games for Forest City been in the low 30s towards the end of the fourth quarter. Beating GHV 33-26, the final score in that game. Now it's 35-32, big game in the conference standings. We mentioned it against Garner, that was a huge game. North Union trying to say, hey, we might have lost a couple of pieces to last year's team, but we're still gonna be relevant in the Top of Iowa Conference. They've won a couple of Top of Iowa conferences since becoming North Union and joining the conference. Emma Anderson with the basketball for the Indians. The right side, Hannah Anderson try to feed it inside to Kaylee Miller. Dangerous pass, but fortunate for the Indians, it was poked back out. And Forest City will reset. Shea Dillevue's got it now. Dillevue back to Emma Anderson. 2:24 to play here in the fourth quarter. 35-32. Kaylee Miller with the basketball. Gives it off to Ellie Kaler, left wing. Ellie Kaler has it. Looking to drive. Kicks Emma Anderson. Can she have a big three? Yes! The freshman Emma Anderson in a big way for the Indians scores her first points of the game and ties it back up at 35-35. 2 minutes to play in the fourth quarter. That was huge for Emma. She hasn't scored yet, starting her first game of the year. Forest City goes into a 2-3 zone. 35-35. 1:50 to play fourth quarter. Could come down to whoever has the final possession. Von Bank wants a monster three. She just took that three from the 10-foot volleyball line. Goes out of bounds, though, and it's going to be Forest City basketball. Dangerous shot here in the reigning minutes of the fourth quarter. And North Union trying to set up their defense. It's going to be 4 in the backcourt, trying to set things up to put in a full-court press. And North Union thought that Forest City had Emma Anderson had crossed the line with the basketball before she inbounded, but the official says no. 1:32 to play fourth quarter. Just barely kept her foot in bounds. Or out of bounds, rather. That's the only time you want to be out of bounds. Dillevue will drive in for the Indians. Her shot is good. Count the bucket and the foul. Shea Dillevue finds 2, and she's going to have an opportunity for an and one. 37-35, 1:22 to play here in the fourth quarter. And Shea Dillevue will have a chance to put the Indians back up by 3 after trailing by 3. Moments ago, right now, been a 5-point swing. Forest City goes from trailing by 3 to up by 2. Trying to push it to 3 with a free throw from Dillevue. 1:22 to play in the fourth. Free throw on the way, no good. And it's just a 2-point deficit for North Union. Forest City, though, has got the lead. 1:18 to play, fourth quarter. Forest City still in the zone pressure here. Vanessa Von Bank has it. Now to Henderson, top of the key. It's a 2-3 right now for the Indians. Kaylee Miller, though, stepping up in the lane. They're trying to prevent them from driving. Forest City pokes it out of bounds. Will stay with North Union left side. White jerseys, green numbers, green lettering for the North Union Warriors. Forest City in the Road Reds with white numbers and white lettering. Vanessa Von Bank trying to work around Forest City's defense there. 56 seconds in the fourth quarter to play. Nielsen looking to drive baseline. 2 is good. Nielsen gets a 2-point bucket to go. We're tied at 37. Full court press is on. Forest City, though, will break it. Emma Anderson has the basketball left wing. 40 seconds to play. Into Kaylee Miller, out to Hannah Anderson. Ellie Kaler has it right wing. 34 seconds to play. Will Forest City wait for the final shot and either win it or go to overtime? Or will they take a shot here with some time left? We'll find out. 26 seconds left in the fourth. Emma Anderson's got it. Looks like right now Forest City is going to try to take the last shot to win or to go to overtime. Emma stops, gives it to Shea Dillevue. Dillevue gives it back to Ellie Kaler. 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Forest City looking for a last-second shot. Ellie gives it off to Hannah Anderson. Hannah to Kaylee Miller. Miller, 6 seconds on the clock, looking for 2, no good. Gets her own rebound, puts it up, no good. Gets her own rebound again. It's blocked. Shea Dillevue shot, no good. Forest City gets 4 shots, all of them no good, and we're going to go to overtime. The Indians wanted a foul. North Union wanted to travel. Neither of them gets called. The Indians get 4 looks. None of them go. And we will head to overtime for the first time this season. We'll come back for overtime in 1 minute, 37 all here on KIOW.
Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also Silver City maker model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems, the right door, the right way.
Welcome back here on KIOW. What a crazy occurrence there at the end of the game. Forest City had an original look with Kaylee Miller. It was no good. She got her own rebound. She tried to put it back up, but she was tightly defended. That's where Forest City wanted the foul called. But the officials were just going to let it play out there. And then Shea Dillevue finally got a look as well. There in the reigning seconds as the clock ticked down. Forest City waited to about 7 seconds to go. 4 minutes on the clock. 37-37 is the score. We head to overtime for the first time. And we are underway. In overtime, Forest City will start with a critical first possession. Only 4 minutes, half of a normal quarter. Ellie Kaler will try with a 2, it's good. Ellie Kaler pulls up from long range to knock down that 2, a long 2. And Forest City leads early, 39-37. Now Von Bank wants a long 3, it's good. For the first time, she's tried that shot 4 times in the game. And she now just knocks it down. That's from the 10-foot volleyball line, and North Union is called for a foul as they were trying to put pressure on the Indians in the backcourt. And the foul is going to go on Henderson. That's her third. 4:33 to play in the fourth quarter. North Union leads by 1 after a monstrous 3 there from Vanessa Von Bank. Ellie Kaler to Shea Dillevue. Forest City trying to break the pressure. They do. Kaylee Miller has it. Gives it back to Ellie Kaler. 40-39, North Union in the lead. Inside, Dillevue looking for 2. She's open, she scores. Shea Dillevue finds a 2-point basket. 41-40, Forest City leads by 1 now. Von Bank thought about another one as she got Forest City thinking now as she ain't made one. Indians before were letting her have that shot. Now Olivia Von Bank from 3, no good. Rebound is long, one out. Myers got it for North Union. They're going to go across to Olivia Von Bank. Passes it to Vanessa. She's going to try another one from long range. That one's good. Vanessa Von Bank is now 2 for 2 from deep 3 range, and it's got North Union up by 2. 43-41. Shea Dillevue right side. Over to Ellie Kaler, 2:37 to play in the fourth quarter. North Union by 2. Ellie Kaler looking to Kaylee Miller for a long 2. It's no good. Rebound will go to Emma Anderson, but North Union's got it. Emma had to just bat it up in the air as she was falling out of bounds. North Union's got the lead and the basketball. 2:22 to play in the fourth. Vanessa Von Bank thought about pulling it down again. Instead, she passes it off to Henderson, over to Olivia Von Bank. 2:12 to play here in the fourth quarter. 43-41. Forest City, I think, was saying, hey, we'll let her have it. And now she's made 2 straight. Henderson over to Olivia Von Bank, who's open for 3. It's good. 3 threes now for North Union here in the fourth quarter, or in the overtime period, has got them up by 4, and a foul is going to be called on North Union. And it's going to go on Olivia Von Bank. That's going to be her 4th. Forest City trails by 5. It's 46-41. Timeout on the floor. 1:52 to play in the overtime period. We'll take it as well. It's going to be a full timeout. We're back in 1 minute for more basketball on KIOW.
Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more. Available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer. Highway 69 North in Forest City.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious blue cheesy pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City. Schnebley's Fuel at Service of Forest City. Schnebley's is your full-service station where they greet you with a smile on the drive, serving you since 1954. Schnebley's carries tires and golf car batteries and service. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City.
Welcome back here on KIOW. It's been clutch 3-pointers from North Union. North Union had only made 1 3-pointer all game, and now here in the overtime period, they've made 3. That's got them a 5-point lead with 1:52 to play in the fourth, but don't count the Indians out yet. Ellie Kaler will wait to dribble the basketball until she gets near the half-court line, trying to save some clock as Forest City trails by 5. Kaylee Miller for 2, no good, and North Union's got the rebound. The Indians come up empty on their offensive possession. Vanessa Von Bank has got the basketball, brings it across the line with 1:38 to play here in the fourth. Meyer to Von Bank, back to Henderson. Forest City eventually will have to start fouling, and there's the first one. Forest City's only committed 2 fouls, now 3 here in the second half, so it's going to take a while to get to the bonus. And that one's going to go on Ellie Kaler, her second. Meyer will inbound the basketball, 1:31 to play. Forest City trails by 5. Ellie trying to go for a steal. Henderson brings it across the line. Henderson at the half-court line. Gives it off to Vanessa Von Bank. Vanessa Von Bank trying to drive in, and now Kaylee Miller is going to be called for a foul. Kaylee Miller will pick it up. That's her second. 4th on Forest City. Still 3 until we get into the bonus. 1:20 to play in the fourth quarter. 46-41. Inbound pass is coming. And they throw it away. North Union throws it away, and Forest City's going to get it back without having to force a free throws. That's huge for Forest City, trying to make it a 1-possession game. With a 2 or a 3, we'll be able to do that. 1:20 to play fourth quarter. Ellie Kaler has it. Stops. Gives it to Dillevue. Dillevue with the basketball to Hannah Anderson. Hannah Anderson over to Emma Anderson, left wing, 1:08 to play. Forest City doesn't have a lot of time. They've got to find buckets. Kaylee Miller inside to Dillevue, looking for 2. She scores. Shea Dillevue finds 2. Forest City can't waste a lot of time. They've got to get the ball back. They trail by 3, 46-43. 54 seconds to play fourth quarter. Henderson has it. And Ellie Kaler looking for a steal, but she's called for a foul. That'll be number 3 on Ellie. And I believe we're going to have a timeout called by North Union with 49 seconds left here in the fourth. It is on Timeout, North Union. Full timeout. We're back in one more minute here. 46-43. It's North Union in the lead.
Larson Plumbing, Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing, Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer.
Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Back to Armstrong, 49 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. 46-43 is the score. Forest City trails by 3. North Union has the basketball. And we go into overtime, and North Union has gotten the possession arrow. We talked about earlier that Forest City had that key possession arrow at the end of the fourth quarter, but we jumped to start overtime. Forest City got it, so North Union has the possession arrow with 49 seconds left in the fourth. 46-43, they inbound it to Beadle. Beadle stops, gives it out to Vanessa Von Bank, and Ellie Kaler is going to be charged with a foul. That's 4 on her, and she's Forest City's main three-point shooter, especially with no Hannah Good for the Indians tonight. So they gotta keep Ellie Kaler clear here. She cannot foul again. 46-43, 46 seconds left in the ball game, or in overtime number 1, I should say. And a foul is going to be called. Wow. North Union might have got bailed out there. Henderson might have stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and then she tripped, and Forest City is going to get called for the foul there, but she was about to lose it. So Henderson will go to the free throw line to try to make it a 2-possession game here for North Union. Has not shot from the free throw line yet tonight. 46-43, 43 seconds left in the ball game. First free throw is good. It was halfway down. It bounced, looked like it was coming out, but then it sunk. 47-43, 43 seconds left in the fourth. And we'll see another free throw coming. It's on the way. It's up, and it is no good. Forest City will grab the rebound. Shea Dillevue's got it. 41 seconds left. Forest City can't waste a lot of time. They trail by 4. Emma Anderson looking for 3. It's short. Shea Dillevue grabs the rebound. The ball's loose. It's on the floor. Henderson's got it. Von Bank and Forest City gets picked up a foul, but it's Ellie Kaler. And so Ellie's going to have 5. She's going to have to leave the game. So the three-point shooting will be done by Emma Anderson now for the Indians. Here with 27 seconds left in the fourth. 47-43 is the score. Hannah Anderson will come in. And Ellie will have to come out. 5 fouls on Ellie Kaler. And Forest City wants a timeout. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. 47-43 is the score. The Indians trail by 4. Free throws are coming here in 1 minute on KIOW.
Hydraulic hoses. Holland Contracting of Forest City is the authorized dealer for Goodyear hydraulic hose and fittings. We can make you any length hydraulic hose ranging from 1/4 inch up to 1 inch, and we have over 300 different fittings on hand. So stop in at the shop on South 4th Street in Forest City to get your hydraulic hoses. Holland Contracting of Forest City, 641-585-2231. Dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
The Shooters Dining Room is now open. Shooters will continue to have their drive-through window open as well. North in Forest City, or call ahead at 641-585-5000. That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City, dining room and drive-through now open.
Welcome back on KIOW. Forest City has led by as much as 11 in this ball game, but right now it's North Union with a critical lead by 4. 27 seconds to play, and free throws coming for Vanessa Von Bank. If North Union can hold out the victory, she'll be the hero. She's knocked down 2 threes here in the overtime period, which is part of the reason the Warriors have the 4-point lead. It's good. One more free throw will come as the first one goes for Von Bank. She'll get one more. It's on the way, and it's good. She makes them both. North Union leads by 6. Forest City's got to go quickly. Shea Dillevu will drive in, looking for 2. It's up, and it's no good. North Union will grab the rebound, and the Indians will quickly foul with 17 seconds to play in the fourth quarter. Forest City trails by 6, and more free throws are coming for North Union. Delavu will pick up foul number 3. It's number 9 on Forest City in the half, and Nielsen will shoot. It's good. That'll just about do it here for North Union, who leads by 7, trying to push it to 8 with 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Free throw is on the way. No good. The rebound will go to North Union, though. They get their own rebound. And a quick foul is called on Hannah Anderson of the Indians. And back to the free throw line goes North Union. Anderson picks up foul number 3. 10th on Forest City. And the 7-point lead is turned into an 8-point lead now, as Meyer is shooting free throws. First bucket of the ball game for her. She'll get one more. It's good. Emily Meyer knocks them both down. North Union 52, Forest City 43 here in the fourth. Kaylee Miller's got it. She's going to look for a 3 at the top of the key. It's good. Banked in. Forest City, though, still trailing big. And that'll be the end of the ball game as, oh no, Forest City is going to foul. I think the Indians were trying not to, but Emma is going to reach in and gets called for the foul. That'll be number 4 on her, number 11 on Forest City, the half, and North Union will shoot more free throws. Beetle will shoot. Looking for her first points of the ball game as well, and the first one's good. Well, clutch free throw shooting and big threes here in the second half have been the key for North Union. It's what's going to help them with the win tonight. Beetle makes them both for North Union. And that'll be the end of the ball game. Delavu will try a half quarter, and it is no good. North Union finds the victory. They come from behind to beat Forest City in overtime, 54-46. The Indians will fall for the first time this year and fall for the first time in the conference. We'll take a break. We'll come back in 3 minutes. We'll talk about this one with the Waldorf University postgame show coming your way in 3 minutes on KIOW.
Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Cabin Coffee Company of Forest City. Cabin Coffee is open weekdays 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays featuring coffee drinks hot and cold, as well as a breakfast and lunch menu for every appetite. Call your order in at 641-585-1776 and swing through the drive-thru for pickup. Good luck, Indians, from Cabin Coffee Company on Highway 69 in Forest City.
Hi, this is Scott Wilson of Wilson Dental. We have been treating our patients' dental needs for almost 50 years, and our philosophy has always been to treat our patients as family. Become a part of our family. Call Wilson Dental in Forest City, where your smile is our reward.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, via mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment, formerly Full Circle Snow Plows of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry Sinister Diesel, B&W fifth wheel hitches, quick LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City.
WCTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Mark Franks of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Welcome back here on KIOW. And those of you listening on KIOW.com, as Forest City is outscored 17-9 in the overtime period. They're outscored in the entire second half by North Union, including the overtime period. Forest City outscored North Union 10-7 in the first, 16-9 in the second, but North Union outscored Forest City 11-4 in the third, 10-7 in the fourth, and then 17-9 in the overtime period to find the victory over the Indians this evening. North Union will move to 3-1 on the year. Forest City falls to 4-1, and let's take a look at what that does to the conference standings, and definitely puts a damper on it for Forest City. Obviously not out of it, but when you talk about the likes of, well, the two champions from last year, West Hancock and Bishop Garrigan, if they lose conference games, they're not going to lose many, if any, this year. So you got to try to have as many, or not as many losses as you can. North Union will move to 2-0 in conference play. Forest City falls to 2-1 in conference play. Bishop Garrigan is 1-0. They're playing at Lake Mills tonight, where they will be a favorite to move to 2-0 in the conference. Belmont Clemmy is 1-1, and West Hancock is 2-0. Also in the conference, they're playing Garner Hayfield Ventura. That was a 2-point game at the end of the first half, and we'll see if we can get a final on that Garner Hayfield Ventura and West Hancock game. Close game there in that contest. But this really could shake up the things when it comes conference standing-wise, and it's going to mean Forest City is going to have to go and make sure they take care of business the rest of the way. North Union now puts themselves in a pretty good position, and like I said earlier, if you're North Union, you know, everybody kind of put North Union down a little bit without the strong play of Lostrom, without having Chloe Lostrom. A lot of people thought maybe North Union would be a little bit further down this year, 4 or 5 in the conference, but instead North Union comes out, makes a statement right away as they take down Forest City, who was picked second and third in the conference this season, and obviously came in as North Union very excited about the victory. They played well in the second half and get it done. Forest City just did not shoot the ball well in the second half, and a lot of it comes to the play of Vanessa Von Bank. You take those deep threes out of it, and obviously Forest City right there in the overtime period, but that's 6 points. Forest City then, you know, has a 2-point difference, don't have to foul at the end of that game. You might see some difference there, but, you know, credit Vanessa Von Bank. She pulled up from that long ranger 3-4 times throughout the game, missed all of them, and then pulls up from the 10-foot volleyball line. I'm telling you, if you've been to a high school game, been to a high school court, that if you've been to a volleyball game, the 10-foot line they use in volleyball, that's where she was pulling up from and knocking down threes. That's where both of her threes came from, and she knocked one down, and Forest City obviously has been giving her that shot, gave her that shot. Why not? You know, she hadn't been making them, and then all of a sudden she started making them and made 2 in a row, and they were big shots. And then Olivia Von Bank pulled up wide open from the left side because Forest City had a draw to Vanessa because they didn't know where she was going to shoot from. So Forest City's defense had a draw to Vanessa and a quick pass over to Olivia, and she was able to knock down that 3. That's what North Union's going to try to use this year to win some ball games, and it could be very successful if both Olivia and Vanessa can hit the 3. And obviously the sisters there have got that good connection. Well, let's take a look at the stats here in the second half. First of all, Forest City is led by Shea Dillevu with 16. Kaylee Miller also in double figures with 12. Ellie Kaler has 9. Hannah Anderson has 6. Emma Anderson has 3 for a 5-quarter total of 46. 4 quarters and the overtime period. North Union, on the other hand, they get scoring out of 4. All 54 points come from 4 players, 3 in double figures. Sam Nielsen had 18 points. Vanessa Von Bank with 9 in the overtime, or rather 8 in the overtime period, has 17 on the night, and Olivia Von Bank has 12. In the first half, it was only Olivia Von Bank with 7 and Nielsen with 9, but Vanessa Von Bank scores 17 second half points to help North Union pass Forest City. 54-46, the final in this ball game. Lily Henderson also had 7 points in the second half. She didn't score in the first half as well for North Union. She has 7, and then you have 2 points, 5 scoring. Cassie Beadle also had 2 free throws. She scores twice in this ball game for North Union. Foul-wise, Ellie Kaler has 5. She fouls out. Hannah Anderson had 4. Emma Anderson had 4. Kaylee Miller had 2, and Shea Dillevue had 3. Obviously, those are inflated because Forest City had a foul at the end of the ball game. Olivia Von Bank had 4 fouls. It was 3 fouls on Henderson, 2 fouls on Vanessa Von Bank, 2 fouls on Nielsen, 1 on Meyer, and 1 on Beadle for foul-wise for North Union. That will close it out. That's the Waldorf University post-game show. Waldorf University of Forest City supports our local athletes and looks forward to helping them further their education and their careers. Find out how to become a Warrior at waldorf.edu. That's waldorf.edu. We're back for the Kingland Construction pregame show in 3 minutes on KIOW. Back here on KIOW, one quick note. Do not have a final score on West Hancock and Garner Hayfield Ventura yet. We will get that to you as soon as we can in girls action, but that's a critical game now for everybody involved with this North Union win over Forest City. It's a very critical game for North Union, for West Hancock, as they're trying to stay out in front. GHV needs to try to win this to stay within the thick of things, and yeah, just a big game all around when it comes to the conference standings in that contest. We mentioned at halftime, which is crazy, nearly what our game was at the end of the fourth quarter before we went to overtime. But at halftime, West Hancock had a 42-39 lead. West Hancock and GHV looking for the 60s, 70s, and 80s tonight in girls basketball. That'd be great to see. We'll see what the final score comes to be in that one. And we do got a final now. 68-53, Garner Hayfield Ventura. Or excuse me, 68-53 West Hancock. So the Eagles are able to hold on. Very low scoring very low scoring second half compared to the first half there between GHV and West Hancock. So yeah, after a 40 to 30, late 30s, 42-39 first half, it ends 68-53. I guess just a little bit less in the second half. But the Eagles are able to win that game, and that's a critical game for West Hancock going forward. All right, pregame show for our boys contest brought to you by our friends at Kingland Construction Service in Forest City. Kingland Construction Service is proud of North Iowa and loves to support the area in many ways. When you need to build a house, outer building, or even remodel, call the folks over at Kingland Construction Service today at 641-585-0101. That's 641-585-0101. You will not be disappointed. Eric and his crew do fantastic work there at Kingland Construction Service in Forest City. A lot of great buildings around the Forest City area right now are built by those great craftsmen over there at Kingland Construction Service. So give them a call at 641-585-0101. Well, Forest City 1-2, North Union 0-2. North Union trying to get back to just one game out of 500. Forest City trying to get back to 500 with a victory here this evening. Forest City's losses have come at the hands of Spirit Lake on night number 1, 67-52. And also they beat Eagle Grove, the next night out, 46-20. And then fell to Garner Hayfield Ventura in a back and forth clash in Forest City on Friday night, 49-45. Alex Fisher's team, the head coach of the North Union Warriors, are 0-2. They started off with a loss at North Iowa, 61-33, and then lost to Esterville Lincoln Central just down the road here, 71-45 in non-conference play, and now taking on Forest City, a team that they have never beaten since becoming North Union. Forest City is 12-0 since Forest City and North Union started playing right before the Top of Iowa Conference took over the final year of that North Iowa Conference. 12-0 Forest City. And Forest City's won for the most part in dominating fashion. Last year's two games were 73-45 and 66-37. The closest game that we've had really in this series would be back on February 9th of 2017, 66-39. You also had 2016 in December that same year. Obviously, one game at the beginning of the year, one game in 2017, one game in 16, 59-36. Other than that, Forest City is won by mid-20s and 30s so far in games against North Union. But this is a whole different North Union team this year, and same for Forest City. Looking to get the win. The Forest City boys will play 3 times this week, as we will come to the West again on Thursdays. We'll travel to Algona for a non-conference clash, but first, they're focused right here on the North Union Warriors. Guys, we're going to look out for tonight. Gage Madden, a guy that we saw a ton last year. We'll wear number 12. He's a senior now. Stands at 5'9". We're going to see a ton of him in there tonight for the North Union Warriors. A guy like Carter Morphew, we saw him last year. Morphew, a name that we're used to here with North Union. Carter, we saw him as a freshman last year. He's back as a sophomore, and we'll see some of him at 6 foot. Nick Schlitz, he'll wear number 14 tonight. 5'11" is what he stands, and we'll see some of him tonight as well for Coach Alex Fisher's team. All right, let's take a look at those starting lineups first for the Forest City Indians. Forest City will start with number 14. That's Brandon Lieber, a senior at 6'3". Number 20 is Noah Miller. He's also a senior, stands at 6 foot. Number 24 is Truman Knutson, a junior at 6'2". Number 32 is Carter Brookoff. He's a junior who stands at 6 foot. And number 42 is Andrew Snyder, a junior at 6'4". Again, get your scorecards out. It's Lieber, Miller, Brookoff, and Snyder, along with Knutson for the Indians. For North Union, the starting lineups will look like this. Number 1 is Luke Schmid. He is a senior at 6'3". Number 12 is Gage Madden. He's a senior at 5'9". Number 14 is Nick Schlitz, a junior at 5'11". Number 20 is Aiden Fries, a junior at 5'10", and number 23 is Jay Heinen, a junior at 6'3". Again, it's Heinen, Fries, Schlitz, Madden, and Schmidt. For North Union, head coach Alex Fisher in his 7th year for the North Union Warriors, and of course Dan Rosacker with that impressive resume that he has. 330 career victories for Forest City's Dan Rosacker in his career, 11 conference championships, 3 state appearances in 2008, 10, and 15. We mentioned those 11 conference titles for Forest City, and head coach Dan Rosacker in 2 decades at the helm of the Forest City Indians. Forest City to the right side, their bench and their players. 8 minutes on the clock. The Indians will wear their road reds with some gray on them as well. It's Forest City in white across the chest with white numbers. North Union in their white jerseys, green numbers with North Union across the chest. The girls wore Warriors across the chest. The boys wear North Union across the chest, and we are underway for boys basketball action here on KIOW. Thanks again to Kingland Construction Service of Forest City that sponsored today's pregame show. As Forest City is called for 3 seconds in the lane, Kingland Construction Service of Forest City. Kingland is proud of North Iowa and loves to support the area and area athletics. Give them a call today at 641-585-0101. And now Truman Knutsen's going to be called for a blocking foul as North Union was running the other way. The ball goes out of bounds. Knutsen's called for the foul, and that's foul number 1 already on Forest City. We're 16 seconds in. North Union will inbound it now from their own side. 7:40 to play, fourth quarter. Excuse me. They've tried to pass it inside to Heinen. It goes off of Forest City. They're going to say it goes out of bounds off of Lieber, so it's going to stay with North Union on the right side. 7:34 to play here in quarter number 1. Basketball will get inbounded. Ball goes into Gage Madden to the top of the key. Now they'll go to the left side. It's Schlitz with the basketball to the right side. Fries back for a 3 on the way. It's short. No good out of the hands of Nick Schlitz. Picked up by the Indians. They've got numbers back the other way. Brookoff, who had a hot hand on Friday night to Truman Knutsen. Back to Brookoff on the right side. Noah Miller wants a long 3. Can he start things off hot? Yes, sir. Noah Miller knocks down the 3 ball to start this baby off. And Forest City's got a 3-0 lead. Now Brandon Lieber's got a steal. Inside, Lieber looking for 2. He scores. Lieber for the Indians finds his first bucket of the ball game, and Forest City with a hot start, leading 5-0. The girls also started with a hot start, but we saw how that one ended. North Union came back and found a victory. North Union and Coach Fisher want a timeout. We'll take one as well. 30 seconds, we're back. Forest City leads 5-0 with 6:45 left in the first.
A&W Family Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer, Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Welcome back here on KIOW. 6:45 to play in quarter number 1, and Forest City started off with a Noah Miller deep 3, followed up with a Lieber 2, and the Indians have pressure here in the backcourt, looking to force a turnover. North Union will get it across half court, nearly lost it out of bounds, and now they will lose it out of bounds, and it's Forest City basketball. They're going to say that Schmid lost it out of bounds for North Union, and Forest City will get it back. 6:36 to play in the first quarter. Noah Miller will bring it up. Fries on defense here for North Union, trying to force a pass from Miller. He does. Truman Knutsen right side now. Brookoff left side. Knutsen in the corner to Noah Miller, looking for another 3. Instead goes inside. Snyder for 2. No good. Snyder looking for a rebound. He poked it back out, but it's picked up by Fries for North Union, and the white jerseys are back the other way. Fries has got it across the half-court line. Over to the left side now is in the hands of Schlitz. Madden with it, left wing. To the right side, Fries has the basketball for North Union. Back to Schlitz, left wing. And 3 seconds in the lane is going to be called on North Union. We're going to go the other way. 6:03 to play here in the first. 5-0, Forest City in the lead. We saw it a little bit in the girls' game. 3 seconds in the lane being called heavy. Saw it in the girls' game. I'm sure the boys' coaches were telling both their teams about it. They were watching the girls' game. They saw it. Now both teams have been called for 3 seconds in the lane. Noah Miller thought about 3, doesn't pull the trigger. Trying an alley-oop. Pass to Snyder. But that one goes a bit high and goes out of bounds, and it will be North Union basketball with 5:50 to play first quarter. Forest City has 3 in the backcourt, looking to force a North Union turnover. North Union's only gone backwards so far, back towards the baseline, haven't gone forward any. Now they will across the half-court line. Fries hands it off behind the back pass to Schlitz, back to Fries. 5:37 to play first quarter. He'll go to Gage Madden at the top of the key. Forest City in 2-3 zone defense. Truman Knutson at the top of that 2-3 zone, putting pressure on Madden. Fries for 3, left corner, no good. Forest City's got the rebound and they want to run. Lieber inside the lane, looking for 2, it's gone. Lieber finds 2 for Indians. He's got 4, and Forest City again quickly in the pressure. Force it, Truman Knutson picks up a rebound from Connor Brookoff. Neither Brookoff or Knutson could find a 2 after finding a steal in the backcourt. North Union grabs the rebound again. Forest City trying to put that pressure on. North Union will break it this time. Left side, Heinen will drive in. His shot blocked by Lieber, and it's out of bounds. It will stay with North Union. So Forest City had the pressure the last time, and Truman Knutson and Brookoff forced the turnover. Neither of them were able to find the basket, though. And North Union gets it back. Luckily, only trailing by 7. Schlitz with the basketball. Gives it off to Madden. 4:48 to play first quarter. 7-0, Forest City in the lead. Back to Schlitz. He drives inside looking for 2. No good. But he's fouled. They'll head to the free throw line. So North Union looking for their first points of the ball game. And it could come here on the free throw line. And the foul for Forest City is going to go against Snyder. He picks up his first. Second team foul on the Indians, and the first points of the ball game are up and in for Schlitz. Heinen will go to the bench now for North Union. Odegaard will come in for the first time. Odegaard, sophomore, 6'4" is what he stands at. Both free throws go for Schlitz. And it's now 7-2. North Union gets their first point and gets it in 2. Brookoff left side to Lieber at the free throw line. Over to Snyder on the left side. He's nearly has the ball taken away. Snyder looking for 2. No good. Lieber, the follow-up, also no good. And they're going to have a foul on Lieber going for the bucket. They're going to call Lieber as they're going for a rebound. And he gets charged with the foul. His first. Third team foul on Forest City here in the first quarter. Now Lieber's got a steal inside the lane. Kicks it out to Truman Knutson, but no, they're going to call Lieber for a charge. So Lieber had the steal. He was going to the rim. They get him for a charging foul, though. That'll be his second in the last about 10 seconds. And Forest City's got 4 team fouls on him. Not even halfway through the first. Inbound pass is coming. Forest City's got full court pressure on. It's broken by North Union. And now the Indians are going to be called for a blocking foul. So now 5 fouls on Forest City, and we're still not halfway through quarter number 1. And they're going to get Truman Knutson for it. Knutson's got 2, Lieber's got 2, and Snyder's got 1 with 4:18 to play in the first. 5th team foul against the Indians. Michael Olson will check in as Lieber will go to the bench for Forest City. Don't want 3 on him. Don't want 3 really on anybody, especially not less than halfway through the 4th. A drive, Madden shot no good, picked up by Michael Olson. Off to Noah Miller. Miller will bring it across the half-court line. Kicks it off to Brookoff for 3. He was hot on Friday. This first one, though, is no good. Michael Olson going for a rebound, tips it out of bounds. And it will be North Union basketball, 3:58 to play in the first. Brock Sobek checks in. Knutson will have to check out for the Indians with his 2. 3:58 to play here in the first quarter. 7-2 is the score in favor of the Indians. Forest City's got 3 in the backcourt for pressure. Noah Miller's got a steal. Miller's just going to pull up for 3 after getting the steal, and it's good! Noah Miller just pulls up from long range, 3 steps behind the three-point line, and knocks it down. It's 10-2. Madden trying to kick it out to Schlitz, and that one's poked out of bounds and will stay with North Union. Poked out of bounds in a passing lane by the Indians. 3:41 to play here in quarter number 1. 10-2 is the score. Forest City leads by 8. Basketball in the hands of Madden, brings it across the line. Madden to Schmidt. Noah Miller's nearly had a steal, but he pokes it out of bounds. Got in the passing lane. Thought he had his hands on it, though. Tipped it out of bounds, and it will stay with North Union. Before the city creates North Union to have to pass it back in and reset their offense. 3:31 to play, first quarter. Again, nearly taken away by Noah Miller. Madden's going to try a 3 in the right corner, no good. Rebound to Fries. Fries out to Schlitz for 3. That's no good. And Madden pokes it out of bounds, and it will be Forest City basketball. 3:18 to play here in quarter number 1. It's 10-2, Forest City in the lead. Noah Miller will get the pass. Fries in the backcourt for North Union. Over to Carter Brookoff inside. Snyder looking for 2. It's no good. And he'll go to the free throw line as Snyder will look for a pair. And they're going to get Odegaard for foul number 1. First team foul as well on the Warriors. 3:09 to play in the first quarter. Snyder's first free throw is going to roll in. Bounced off the front of the rim, hit the backboard, and then ends up rolling in for Snyder. Finds his first points of the ball game. Now Forest City's lead is 9 with 3:09 to play in the first. Snyder will miss the second one, though. Madden grabs the rebound, and Forest City quickly back on defense, trying to create some pressure in the backcourt. Madden will bring it across the line. Fries drives baseline, looking for 2. It's good. So Fries scores for the first time. First field goal for North Union. Snyder drives and scores. Quickly the other way, he's got 3. And it's 13-4. Forest City quickly on pressure. Michael Olsen going for a steal. Instead, Madden is going to bring it across the line inside the lane for 2. It's good. So Gage Madden will find 2. Back-to-back field goals now for North Union. 13-6 is the score. 2:33 to play in the first. Noah Miller wants another 3. Now with time, it's a bit long. Snyder grabs the rebound. He's going to put it back up, and he scores. Good play there by Snyder. 15-6 now the score. Noah Miller looking for a steal. Madden will bring it across the line, though, as he gets a pass from, or a pass to Odegaard. It was from Schmidt originally. Schmidt to Odegaard. Noah Miller pokes it out of bounds, nearly stole it away. 2:09 to play here in the first. 15-6 is a score, and Forest City will bring Dylan West into the ball game, Lieber into the ball game, and take Brookoff and Snyder out. So Lieber's back in with his 2 fouls. 2:09 to play here in quarter number 1. 15-6 is the score. Madden brings it across the line, gets it over to Schmidt, left side. Schmidt trying to feed it inside. Michael Olsen trying to stave it. He does. Michael Olsen gets a save and a steal. Here comes Noah Miller across the half-court line. Lieber thought about 3 in the corner, doesn't pull the trigger. Instead, Dylan West dribbles once, gets it out to Noah Miller. Thought about a 3 instead. He almost went behind the back pass to Brandon Lieber. Instead, he passed it inside to Sobak. Sobak up, and he's fouled. Brock Sobak will head to the free throw line for the first time tonight as he's fouled. And for Sobak, will be heading to the free throw line for the first time this season. His first is on the way, and it's no good. 1:46 to play in quarter number 1. It's 15-6 Forest City in the lead. Our first quarter, though, has had 7 team fouls between the 2 teams. Second free throw also no good. Madden has got the basketball in his hands. Gives it over to Schlitz, still in the backcourt. Forest City's got good pressure on. Madden brings it across the line inside, kicks to Heinen. Heinen drives to the rim. Might have traveled, shot no good. And the rebound will go to Brock Sobak. Sobak gives it out to Lieber. Lieber brings it across the line, top of the key. Noah Miller looking for 3. This one's in and out, no good. Michael Olsen's got a rebound back out to Lieber, and Forest City will set it back up. 1:20 to play here in the first quarter. 15-6 is the score. Lieber over to Noah Miller on the left wing. Inside to West. Trying to kick it out to Michael Olsen, and it's poked out of bounds by North Union, and will stay with Forest City. 1:11 to play first quarter. 15-6. Carter Anderson, senior 6'4", will check in for the first time tonight for North Union. Michael Olsen checks out as Knutsen's back into the ball game for the Indians. Inbound to Brookoff looking for 3. It's long. Heinen's got a rebound for the Warriors. He starts to bring it up. Forest City, though, trying to trap in the backcourt. They get it off to Madden across into the front court. Freshly into the ball game, a long two is up, and it is good for Carter Anderson. And it's 15-8 inside. Truman Knutson looking for two, has a shot blocked. Forest City fans wanted a foul, they're not gonna get it. Across the line comes Schmidt, but he traveled with it, and it'll go back the other way with Forest City. 45 seconds left in the first. 15-8, Forest City leads by 7. Snyder's back in, Dylan West will come out for the Indians. Noah Miller with the basketball. We'll get it in to Carter Brookoff, and he'll bring it across the half-court line. 42 seconds to play in the first. Lieber left wing, Brookoff right wing. Truman Knutson in the right corner, now to Lieber left wing. Thought about a three, won't pull the trigger. Back out to Truman Knutson, who stepped on the out-of-bounds line, they're going to say, on the sidelines before he started running with the basketball. They're going to say he touched it, possessed it, and was on the out-of-bounds line at the same time. So it goes back to North Union. Forest City's got 3/4 quarter court pressure on. And a blocking foul is going to be called on the Indians, and Truman Knutson is going to pick up his third. So Knutson's going to have to come out of the ball game again with 3 fouls here in the first quarter. That's the 6th team foul on the Indians in quarter number 1. Yes, still in the first quarter. 25-11 is the score. Could be a long game for Forest City if they're going to average 6 fouls a quarter. And we're going to go the other way. A foul is going to be called on North Union. It's going to go on Madden, as they're going to say he tried to create space with an elbow as he was looking to drive with the basketball, his first. North Union's third. (112 and 23) all have fouls for North Union. Carter Brookoff with the basketball. 7 seconds left in the quarter. Inside to Michael Olson, to Snyder looking for 2, and a foul is going to be called on the Warriors. So Snyder will go to the free throw line for 2 free throws with 3 seconds left. Foul will be called. First free throw is up and it is good. Excuse me, I was looking for, see who they called it on. Noosh is called for the foul. He wears number 4. 4th team foul on the Warriors. Second free throw is no good. Half-court shot at the end of the first is also no good. And after 1 quarter of play, it's 16-8. Forest City in the lead by 8. We're back for quarter number 2 in 1 minute.
The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchese pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City. Schnebley's is your full-service station where they greet you with a smile on the drive, serving you since 1954. Schnebley's carries tires and golf car batteries in service. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City.
Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile is your Lennox dealer. They offer energy-efficient Lennox heating and air conditioning solutions for homes and businesses of all sizes. For complete plumbing service, call 797-2219 today. Larson Plumbing Heating of Fertile, your Lennox dealer.
Welcome back here on KIOW. Thanks for joining us for Forest City, Indiana, North Union Warrior basketball tonight. 16-8 is the score. And we'll have an inbound pass coming for the Warriors, who will start with the basketball here in the second. 10 team fouls between both teams in the first quarter. Yeah, not first half, first quarter. Madden over to Schlitz. Trying to feed it inside. Forest City's got a steal. Quickly up to Noah Miller. He's one-on-one the other way. For 2, count the bucket and the foul. They're going to call a blocking foul on Schmidt. So Noah Miller's 2 will go. And he's going to have an opportunity for a 3-point play. 18-8 the score, 7:50 to play until the halftime break, 10 seconds into the second quarter. And Noah Miller looking for the free throw to go along with it. He gets it. The 3-point play the old-fashioned way. Noah Miller's got, well, technically 3 threes now. 2 of the, what we would call the normal way and one the old-fashioned way. Madden over to Fries. Fries out to Madden. Now inside Schlitz from the free throw line, no good. Rebound Snyder. And a foul is going to be called on Fries. And that'll be foul number 1 on him. So Schlitz has got one. Madden's got one. Everybody's got one for North Union. That's the difference. Forest Cities have come in bunches on players. North Unions have all come on different people. All 6 on different players. Michael Olson inside the lane, kicks to Lieber, thought about a 3, won't pull the trigger. Goes across the court to Noah Miller. His 3 is good, but they're going to call the Indians for 3 seconds in the lane as Miller was going for the shot. So Miller's three-pointer will be negated as he was looking for his 4th. Schlitz has got the basketball. Back to Madden, still in the backcourt. Now they'll break the pressure and get across the line. Fries wants 3 from the left corner. It's good. Adrian Fries finds a 3. Forest City quickly the other way to Lieber. He scores. Cross-court pass for the Indians all the way up to Brandon Lieber. And Forest City's lead is back to 10. Now Noah Miller's got a steal. He'll score. And timeout is called by North Union as Forest City gets 4 quick ones. 23-11 is a score. 6:50 to play in the second quarter. Full timeout North Union. We're back for more basketball in 1 minute on K.
Missile Insurance and Realty of Forest City. Whether buying or selling a home, Tim Missile and Pat Levick have the market experience to help you follow your dream. Missile Insurance and Realty can help you insure that dream once you find it. Missile Insurance and Realty in Forest City. Call 641-582-3554.
Do you need custom-built hydraulic hoses? Holland Contracting of Forest City is the authorized dealer for Goodyear hydraulic hoses and fittings. We can make you any length hydraulic hose ranging from 1/4 inch up to 1 inch, and we have over 300 different fittings on hand. So stop in at the shop on South 4th Street in Forest City to get your hydraulic hoses. Holland Contracting of Forest City, 641-585-2231. Dedicated to making the region a better place, one project at a time.
Welcome back here on KIOW, live at KIOW.com. Thanks, no matter how you're tuning us in tonight, whether you're on the radio, FM dial 107.3, or you're joining us on the video stream. 23-11 is the score. Forest City in the lead over North Union. Noah Miller going for a steal, but he pokes it out of bounds, and it will stay with North Union. Noah Miller's had quite the first half for the Indians. 11 of Forest City's 23 points. It's 23-11. Noah Miller and North Union are tied. Fries with the basketball. 6:46 to play in the second quarter. Brings it across the half-court line, gives it to Madden. Madden looking to drive inside. Brock Sobek on the defense there. Sobek going for a steal. He saves it, and Noah Miller's got it. A foul is going to be called on Fries. Great job there by Sobek. He was trying to battle the out-of-bounds line. And Coach Rosacker there with some light feet. As the ball was headed right for him, and he quickly dove onto the way to make sure Sobek was able to grab that. And Noah Miller grabbed it and then was fouled. And he'll shoot 1 and 1, and the first one is good. So Noah Miller will get 1 and 1 opportunity here. Made the first one. Made the second one. Noah Miller knocks them both down. Foul went on Fries, his second. 7th team foul on North Union. They caught up in team fouls in a hurry. Forest City at one point, it was 6-1. Looking inside, shot is up and it is no good. That one's from Noosh with the basketball. Noah Miller looking to drive inside the lane. Forest City's got it back, nearly stolen away. Now it is stolen. Fries has got it. He's 2 on 3 with Madden against 3 Forest City Indians back the other way. Now they slow it down and try to feed it inside to Odegaard. But it's out of bounds off of Forest City, and State will stay with North Union. 25-11 is the score. 6:06 to play until the halftime break. Basketball is inbounded to Madden. 25-11 Forest City leads. Top of the key, Madden with the basketball. Gives it inside to Odegaard. Odegaard back to Noosh. To Madden. He'll feed it out to Schmidt. 5:48 to play here in the second quarter. Noosh has it taken by Dylan West. On a bad pass there, Michael Olson now will bring it across the line to Noah Miller. Miller's got it on the left wing to Snyder. Left short corner inside West. Loses the ball for a moment, gets it back out to Brookoff. Now to Miller. West for two, no good, and the rebound will go to North Union. 5:23 to play in the second quarter. 25-11 is the score. North Union will bring it across the half-court line. Inside the lane, Madden looking for a circus two, no good. Ball's loose though. Odegaard picks it back up and he's fouled and head to the free throw line. So free throw shots coming with 5:12 to play in the second quarter. Forest City's foul will go on West, which will be his first, the team's 7th. So we're shooting free throws for the next 5 minutes for both teams. Free throw is on the way and it is good. Odegaard finds the free throw to go. And he'll have one more free throw. 25-12 is the score. 5:12 to play in the second. Second free throw is up and it is no good. Snyder's got the rebound for the Indians. Off to Carter Brookoff, brings it across the line. Brookoff over to Noah Miller. He thought about a long three, doesn't pull the trigger. Instead gives it off to Lieber, to Snyder, back to Noah Miller. Now he'll pull the trigger on a long three and it's cash money for Noah Miller, his third three in the first half. And Noah having the first half that he's been looking for. Now Carter Brookoff says, here, I'll take that basketball, and he'll run all the way in and he'll score the other way. Carter Brookoff the steal and the bucket. 30-12 now. Forest City leads by 18. 4:35 to play second quarter. Noosh has the basketball. Tegan Fothergill is into the ball game for the first time, a sophomore at 5'9". And we're going to have a foul on North Union. A blocking foul is going to be called as Forest City was taking it away. And that's going to be foul number 8 on the Warriors. And Forest City will shoot 1-1 with Lieber, and the first one's no good. He won't get another one. Noosh picks up the foul. His second. 30-12 is the score. 4:20 to play. Second quarter, 3. Fothergill on the way, no good. Basketball will go out of bounds. Fries kind of gave Brookoff a little bit of a nudge there. But it's Forest City basketball either way. 4:13 to play second quarter. 30-12 is the score. Lieber with the basketball. We'll give it to Noah Miller, who will bring it across the line. 4:08 to play second quarter. Basketball in the hands of Snyder. Now Noah Miller wants a three, trying his luck. He can't be stopped. Noah Miller, another three. He's got 4 of them. 33-12 is the score. Fries drives and will have the lay-in for North Union. 33-14, Noah Miller's got the basketball looking to drive. Kicks it out to Brookoff. Brookoff inside the lane, the floater is good. And a blocking foul, count the buckets. Brookoff finds the 2-point basket. He'll have a chance for an and one. As the foul will go against North Union. Heinen called for the block. His second foul. 9th team foul in North Union. 3:40 to play, and the and one is good. Forest City's had 2 and 1 opportunities. They've got them both to go. 36-14 is the score. 3:36 to play second quarter. Noah Miller's got 19 first half points right now for the Indians. And a timeout is going to be called by Coach Fisher with 3:31 to play in the second. 36-14 is the score. Timeout. North Union will come back in 1 minute for more basketball.
The Shooters dining room is now open. Shooters will continue to have their drive-through window open as well. Check them out on Highway 69 North in Forest City or call ahead at 641-585-5000. That's 641-585-5000. Shooters in Forest City. Dining room and drive-through now open.
Custom Paint and Collision of Forest City. Corey and his staff have nearly 50 years of body shop experience and can fix just about anything on the road. They give free estimates and also carry car batteries and windshield wipers. Located on Highway 69 just south of Forest City, it's Custom Paint and Collision, your body shop.
Forest City Ford at the corner of 9 and 69 in Forest City wishes good luck to our local athletes. We look forward to seeing you compete. When you need a vehicle, see us at Forest City Ford, where customers really do send their friends.
Welcome back to Armstrong, where Forest City leads North Union 36-14, and I believe I just saw, trying to get some scores for you. We'll give you more at our halftime break as Fries driving to the baseline, looking for Schlitz for two, no good. Rebound to Madden for two, he scores. Forest City going to try for some pressure, but I believe at the halftime, Lake Mills has a 44-14 lead on Garrigan, which is incredible. Noah Miller looking for two, no good. 36-16, if that's true. That's what I thought I saw, but haven't been able to confirm it quite yet. Inside, Madden looking for two inside the lane, no good. And a foul is going to be called on Michael Olson on the rebound. So Olson will pick up foul number 1 for him. That's number 8 on Forest City. 2:55 to play second quarter, 36-16 is the score. 17 fouls between Forest City and North Union in the first half. And we've got 1-1 coming for North Union. Odegaard is 1 for 1 already tonight, and he'll get the back half of the 1-1 as he makes the front half. 36-17 now the score. 2:55 to play second quarter. He'll get one more free throw. It's on the way, and it is good. 3 for 3 as Odegaard makes both of the 1-1. 36-18, Noah Miller will bring it across the line for the Indians, being guarded by Fries. Tightly. He's got the assignment of locking on to Noah Miller. He got loose. But Snyder had the ball poked away. The other way, Schlitz scores. Snyder was looking for the cutting Noah Miller, but Schlitz poked it away, got loose, and he scores his first field goal. Brookoff inside the lane, back out to Elijah Alsop, who's into the ball game for the Indians. 2:26 to play in the second quarter. 36-24 is City with the lead. Noah Miller thought about a long three, does not pull the trigger. Instead looking for a left side screen from Snyder. Doesn't pull the trigger after the screen. Snyder's going to drive, looking for two. Good, off the glass. Snyder's got his third 2-point field goal. 38-20. Forest City back in the lead by 18. 2 minutes to play until the break. Schlitz for two, it's good. Little Michael Jordan jump from the free throw line there, though he didn't make it to the rim like Jordan did. Made it halfway through the lane and got the runner. Snyder kicks to Brookoff, looking for a three. Straight on. It's in. Connor Brookoff for three. His first traditional three-point of the game, as he had an old-fashioned three earlier as to Noah Miller. Forest City got a steal, but North Union steals it right back. Looking for two. Madden, no good. Odegaard gets the rebound. And a foul on the floor called on Forest City. 1-1 coming from Odegaard, who's 3 for 3 from the free throw line. And for Forest City, their 9th team foul. The foul for Forest City will go on West, who picks up his second. 9 team fouls on each team here in the first half. 18 total fouls between the two teams with 1:35 to play in the second quarter. And Forest City leading 41-22. First of the 1-1 is good. 4 for 4 now. Odegaard is from the free throw line. He'll get the back half of the 1-1. 41-23 is the score. Schmidt into the ball game. 1:35 to play in the second quarter. And one more free throw on the way is good. He gets them both to go. 5 for 5 from the free throw line for his 5 points. Noah Miller to Michael Olson in the short corner right side. Noah Miller for a long three. This time no good. And the rebound will go to Schlitz. And the North Union Warriors will bring it back across the line. Gage Madden from the right wing. Madden inside Odegaard looking for two. Has the ball stripped but gets it back. Looking for two. No good. Rebound at Fries for two. Count the bucket and the foul. Fries will get the 2-point bucket. And he'll have a chance for an and one as Forest City picks up their 10th team foul in the first half. Noah Miller will pick it up, though, for Forest City, and it's his first. And the free throw is good for Fries. So a 2 and a bonus there for Fries. 3-point play, 41-27. Miller to Brookoff. Brookoff out to Snyder, wants a long three. Straight on, in and out, no good. Might have been a little bit too strong. It was halfway down and it dribbled its way back out. Madden Kicks to Odegaard for three. No good. Rebound to Fries. Puts it back up for two. He scores. 9 first half points. Inside, Miller looking for two. He scores. That's too easy for Noah Miller as he drives right around a defender. 43-29, 33 seconds left in the first half. Fries with it right side. Looking to drive baseline. Noah Miller looking for a steal, but lost it out of bounds as he got his hands on it for a moment. 43-29 the score. 26 seconds left here in the second. Inbound pass will come to Madden, looking for three. It's in and out, no good. Forest City will, wow, nobody grabbed a rebound. The Indians had three guys around it. They let North Union grab it, and now North Union will luckily throw it away for Forest City. Three guys around the ball. Everybody thought everybody else was going to grab it, and North Union said, here, we'll grab it. And then they throw it away with 17 seconds to play in the second. 43-29 the score. Noah Miller with the basketball brings it across the line for Forest City. Being guarded there by Fries. Left side, Noah Miller. Inside to Snyder. Snyder looking for two. No good, but a foul is going to be called. We've got 20 first half fouls between both teams as North Union picks up their 10th. Fries picks up his third. Snyder will find free throws. 2 free throws coming for him. First one is up, and it is good. He'll get one more opportunity from the free throw line. It's also good. 45-29. Who can make the most free throws? Looks like what we're going to be having. Madden from half court. Oh, that nearly went. And it was good if it went, but it was no good off the back of the rim. 45-29, the end of the first half. Almost more fouls called than points scored by the Warriors on both teams. Man, oh man, 45-29 is the first half score tally. Well, we'll take a breather, and we'll come back in 2 minutes for the halftime show brought to you by our friends at A&W Family Restaurants in Forest City.
Cabin Coffee Company of Forest City. Cabin Coffee is open weekdays 6:30 a.m. to 4:30 p.m., as well as Saturdays featuring coffee drinks hot and cold, as well as a breakfast and lunch menu for every appetite. Call your order in at 641-585-1776 and swing through the drive-thru for pickup. Good luck, Indians, from Cabin Coffee Company on Highway 69 in Forest City.
Hi, this is Scott Wilson of Wilson Dental. We have been treating our patients' dental needs for almost 50 years, and our philosophy has always been to treat our patients as family. Become a part of our family. Call Wilson Dental in Forest City, where your smile is our reward.
Miller Pharmacy has complete prescription services. Free delivery in town, by mail, along with curbside pickup located at the Mercy One Clinic in Forest City. Miller Pharmacy is also open Saturday mornings and gladly accepts Visa, MasterCard, and Discover. Call ahead and your script refill will be ready for you. No need to wait. Miller Pharmacy of Forest City.
Support for Forest City Sports comes from Edward Jones Financial Advisor, Mark Franks of Forest City. Edward Jones is a financial services firm exclusively serving individual investors, offering a range of investments, including certificates of deposit, stocks, mutual funds, taxable and non-taxable bonds. Additional information available at edwardjones.com. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC. Non-taxable bonds may be subject to state, local, or alternative minimum tax.
Top Dead Center Truck Equipment, formerly Full Circle Snowplows of Forest City. Top Dead Center is a full-line Western dealer with blades and snow control equipment. They also carry Sinister Diesel, B&W fifth wheel hitches, quick LED lights, and more. Call 641-512-5529. Top Dead Center Truck Equipment of Forest City.
FCIS Insurance is proud to support our local athletes throughout the year. Let FCIS be your partner, not just your agent, helping you with all your insurance needs. With multiple carriers, we can get you the best coverage for the best price. Call us today at 800-331-1520. Good luck, Indians, from FCIS Insurance.
Welcome back here at our halftime break. Took a little extra halftime break there, as we've known in the last couple of years when we come to Armstrong, they like to bring the drum line into the building for halftime entertainment. A&W Family Restaurants of Forest City has delicious sandwiches, shakes, cheese curds, and of course home-brewed root beer daily from 11 a.m. until 9 p.m. as you can hear them in the background. A&W, where the food is as good as root beer on Highway 69 North in Forest City. And I guess I'll quickly try to get a question on here to Shea DeLu, who's going to join us before the drums start beating again. But Shea, let's talk a little bit about that game as you guys fall to North Union. Good first half for you guys. You guys take the lead into halftime. What did you see from first half to second half from your team?
We ran high-low really well, and the defense didn't really adjust. But then at halftime, they made some defensive changes, and our offense just didn't do anything different, and it led to a lot of turnovers.
Well, let's talk a little bit about your defense. You guys on defense, as you guys, what was the plan with Von Bank shooting long threes? You guys saw her trying to take a couple of them earlier in the game. She missed them, and then she's able to knock them out a couple in the overtime period. But what was your guys' plan defensively? We're just if she's gonna shoot from the 10-foot volleyball line, you're gonna let her have that. Or what was your plan there?
Yeah, just preparing for the game. We wanted to force them to make a lot of long passes and hopefully get some tips and deflections, but then once they hit those threes, we had to get out on them.
And then does that make it a little bit difficult than trying to move over and try to cover somebody else?
Yeah, it's just different because normally you don't expect people to shoot it from that deep out.
But your guys' tip drill worked pretty good throughout the game. You saw it quite often. We were talking about it during the game as you guys were tipping it all over the place. So that was the game plan coming in?
Yeah, getting tips just usually leads to good things for us. And it frustrates the offense a lot, or it does when it's against us. So we just wanted to incorporate that into our defense.
Awesome. Thanks for joining us.
Yep.
Hannah Anderson will also join us here for Forest City. Hannah, my first question to you is, obviously no matter who you guys play, it's a different opponent, obviously. But then also one thing that may come into effect a little bit is officials. And different officials calling different things. You inside, these officials like to call 3 seconds in the lane. Is that something you guys have to adjust? That some sets of officials you can maybe get away with 4 or 5. These guys 3 and it was over. So is that something you guys had to adjust with going into the game?
Yeah, you really have to adjust. You just have to adjust what they're calling. Don't blame them for anything.
Yeah,
we never blame the refs. So yeah, we just have to adjust and be smarter and know where we are on the court.
That's just what it is, just an adjustment to different. But is that difficult as a player to have to make those adjustments, or is that just something you guys know you got to do?
Sometimes it is hard. Like if we have a good post up, sometimes it's hard to kind of pull that away and move out of that. But yeah.
And then let's talk about your offensive game. Is they found you open? I mean, that was a kind of a good feed you guys had going for a while. Is you had the driver in, and then you guys were kicking to you for inside or into Shea. That's a set play you guys have, and worked pretty well. What were you seeing offensively?
We were just doing well moving, especially in the first half on transition, and just keeping our eyes up and looking ahead, and that's where we can get the backdoor cutters and plays like that.
Well, you guys will now look ahead on the schedule and look for your next conference game. What's the focus going in to your next set of games? Go back to the practice floor, and what are you guys going to be working on?
We'll probably just work on better flow in our offense with different personnel, and we just have to practice every game like we're playing for a conference championship.
Alrighty, thanks ladies for joining us, and Coach Erpelding will join us here at the halftime break as well. And Coach, I told the girls that I took a little bit longer of a break there coming back, because I've noticed over the last couple of years that North Union likes to bring their drum line out here. Did a great job down there, but can be kind of hard. I hear
kind of hard to communicate.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we took a little bit of a longer break and brought the girls in there, hopefully with a little bit quieter. But it's a little bit different from them. I could tell from them. Everybody kind of got maybe a little bit too quiet here at the halftime break, but it's good. Well, Coach, let's talk about that game. Kind of a tale of two halves for you. What'd you see?
Yeah, I'd say it's maybe 1 quarter and 4 quarters. I thought we played decent in the first quarter. I thought after that we kind of struggled on the offensive end the rest of the night, which I think is probably what you saw as well. But just not. I don't know where to start. Our offense, the first possession there, where we got exactly what we wanted, and then it seems like we never went back to that, and that's on me. We knew this small court, the spacing's important. I just didn't have us ready to go on the offensive end. Just trusted too much in what we'd been doing in practice, and didn't make the adjustments I needed to. But yeah, first quarter was okay, and after that I felt like we got outplayed, got rattled, lost our composure a little bit, and just could never. You just had that feel that it was going to be a dogfight to the end, and it was. You know, I had a chance late to sneak out with a win. Didn't get one to fall for us. Had a lot of good looks. Just couldn't get the big shot to fall. But yeah, frustrating. But I didn't have us ready to go tonight, quite obviously.
Coach, let's talk a little bit about that overtime period. You saw that they were. Throughout the game, they were trying to take those deep threes. Is that them just trying to, knowing that you guys are going to play tough defense inside, so they're trying to create something, and they're able to knock down a couple of them, and that might have been the difference in the game?
Yeah, I mean, Vanessa's got a ton of confidence in her shot, obviously from range like that, and she, you get that first one to fall, and then that second one falls, and it's just a big momentum shift. But she's not scared to shoot the ball. She's a good three-point shooter. Shot it with a lot of confidence, obviously, and then her sister knocked one down there later in the overtime. That was huge as well. But at that point, the momentum had kind of already swung, I thought, for the most part. We scored early there in overtime. Would have liked to got a defensive stop and then establish the offensive end, but it was such a struggle on the offensive end due to what North Union was doing. They made some adjustments, and we just didn't counter those very well, so I got to do a better job.
What'd you guys do in the first half defensively? Obviously, as you mentioned, only two other girls were able to find the scorebook in the first half. What'd you guys do defensively? Only Olivia and Sam were able to find the scorebook in the first half. Yeah,
well, we started in one of our defenses early in the game and frustrated them a little bit. And then at the quarter break, we switched to our other defense, created some turnovers. So we just kept them uncomfortable on the offensive end. And then that obviously when they're out of sync, their shots aren't going to fall. But then we just let them get too many easy things there in the second half, and they just fed off of it. And it was just a struggle all night long. But I got to do better.
All right, Coach, thanks for joining us. You guys will take on next West Hancock team that just barely escaped with a win at Garner Hayfield Ventura this evening, and you guys will see them next. Coach, thanks for joining us.
Yep, you bet.
30 seconds, we'll come back for the tip-off here of the third quarter on KIOW.
CTA is committed to providing local phone service, high-speed internet, and the most reliable digital TV. They proudly support local schools, events, and charities. Their employees are your friends and neighbors who live and work in your community. WCTA is your local telecommunications cooperative.
Welcome back here on KIOW. 45-29 is our halftime score, and we'll give you those halftime rundowns. Thanks to the coach and the girls for joining us here at the halftime break. I know it's always difficult for them to come up and talk about a game, especially after a loss, but a great job there, Hannah Anderson and Shea Delavu up here talking with us at the halftime break. Forest City starts with the basketball first, leading 45-29. Three for Truman Knutson on the way, no good. Snyder looking for a rebound. Noah Miller pokes it back out. He poked it out to Brookoff originally, and then over to Noah Miller in the corner, and Noah picks off in the second half right where he left off in the first half with a three-point basket. 48, and now the Indians got a steal. 48-29, Lieber back the other way looking for two. He scores. Forest City starts the same way in the second half as they did in the first half. A 3 and a 2. 50-29 is the score. Surprisingly, we've made it through the first minute foulless. Fries from the right side. There's a kick ball, and we'll stay here on the left side with North Union. 6:59 to play third quarter. 50-29 is the score. Forest City in the lead. I mentioned 20 combined fouls between the two teams in the first half. Inside, Heinen looking for two, and that's no good. Rebound is loose. Fries puts it back up, and he scores. Both teams will not be able to survive. I mean, player-wise, Snyder open. Noah Miller eyes up court, found Snyder wide open underneath the rim, and he scores. 52-31, some lapses in defense for North Union to start the second half. Truman Knutson went for a steal. He had to sidestep a defender and didn't get the steal. Inside, Heinen looking for two, and he's fouled. So he'll go to the free throw line. As we were just talking about, neither of these teams will. Noah Miller will pick up the foul. Neither of these teams will be able to get it unscathed with everybody still playing in the fourth. If they don't clean it up here in the second half, first free throw is up and it is good. That's for both teams. Foul-wise, Heinen finds his first bucket of the ball game. 52-32. Forest City by 20. Second free throw, no good. Truman Knutson's got the rebound. Forest City's first foul of the second half went to Noah Miller. He's got 2. Forest City, Truman's got 3. Nobody else in major trouble. Everybody else has got 2. That has a foul. Brookoff. Baseline back to Noah Miller. Thought about pulling for 3. Will not. Noah's got 24 tonight for the Indians. A no-look behind the back pass to Truman Knutson for 3. No good, though. Rebound picked up by Schlitz. Schlitz will go the other way. Tried to pass it. No. Now he tried a no-look pass, but he should have looked because Brandon Lieber was right there and takes it away. Lieber over to Truman Knutson. Left corner going to try for a 3. Good. Truman Knutson knocks down the 3. 55-32 is the score. Now Brookoff pokes one in the air going for a steal. Madden, though, corrals it. Gives it over to Schlitz, right wing. Schlitz looking to drive. Inside of Fries. Fries for 2. It's no good. Snyder's got a rebound. He outlet passes to Noah Miller looking around a defender for 2. And a charge is going to be called. Forest City fans not happy as they thought for sure it was going to be a block. And that's Noah Miller picking up foul number 3. Second foul of the half on the Indians. Both of them on Noah Miller. 5:33 to play here in the third quarter. Coach Rosacker very upset about that foul being called. Still having a conversation with the official on the near side. Inside Fries. And Carter Brookoff kicked it as he went for a steal in the passing lane. 55-32 the score. 5:23 to play third quarter. 55-32. Forest City in the lead. Madden will inbound from the baseline. To Odegaard. Odegaard with the basketball to Fries. Fries gives it back, or rather Fries has got it left side. Gave it to Odegaard for a moment, back to Fries. Inside, wide open for 2, but Snyder finds a block. But the block shot goes back out to Madden. Now Snyder finds another block, and Forest City's got it this time. Back-to-back blocks for Snyder. The last one was kind of cool. Got the Forest City crowd to get the oohs and ahs. 4:57 to play in the third quarter. 55-32, Noah Miller for long. It's good. Noah Miller from deep. Timeout called by North Union. It's a full Forest City 52, North Union 32. 4:51 to play in the third. We're back for IOW.
Kingland Construction Services of Forest City. Kingland is growing and is in need of construction superintendents, laborers, carpenters, and more. Competitive pay, bonuses, company-paid health and dental, 401k, and more. Good luck, Indians. From Kingland Construction Services of Forest City, an equal opportunity employer.
Hi, Evan with TSB Bank here. Are you looking to expand your farming
John,
operation?
come back one
Maybe you're
early.
looking to move into a larger home. Whatever it is, TSB Bank is here to grow with you. Come experience a new way, the TSB way. TSB Bank in Titonka, Forest City, and Thompson. Equal housing opportunity lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here on KIOW. Let's give you those halftime scores. Andrew Snyder had 10. Noah Miller paced the Indians in both teams with 21, 8 for Brookoff and 6 for Lieber. That was at halftime. Obviously, much of them have scored since then. Noah Miller's up to 27. And somebody's honking the horn. And 3-4 honks. Somebody needs to get the official's attention. Finally they do, as the official will come over and talk with the scorers table. Gives us a chance to talk about North Union in the first half. Scoring-wise for the Warriors, as Fries had 12 points to lead North Union, 6 for Schlitz, 4 for Madden, and 5 from Odegaard, all from the free throw line. He was 5 of 5. North Union as a team in that first half shot 8 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half. 4:51 to play third quarter. 58-32 is the score in favor of Forest City. Forest City, on the other hand, shot quite a ways from the free throw line as well. Forest City shot, let's see, Noah Miller was 4 for 4 from the free throw line. Still a conversation at the scores table going on. Noah Miller was 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Andrew Snyder was 4 of 5 from the free throw line. Brookoff was 1 of 1 from the free throw line in the first half. Let's see, who else had free throws? Excuse me, Noah Miller was 3 of 3, not 4 of 3. Lieber was 0 of 1. And Sobek was 0 of 2. All right, so whatever was going on the scorers table has finally been fixed. 58-32 is the score. 4:46 to play in the third quarter. Inside, Odegaard looking for a bucket, no good. Lieber jumps up and snatches it away. The Indians are 3-on-2 the other way. Trying to feed it to Noah Miller for a three. Instead, Madden steals it away. Madden driving in for two. It's good. Gage Madden has his first second half field goal. 58-34 is the score. 4:23 to play, third quarter. Noah Miller looking to drive inside off the glass. Count it. Noah Miller for two. His first 2-point field goal of the second half. He's got a whole load of points tonight. 29, nearing the 30 mark for the first time this season. Fries, left side Madden. Madden back to Fries looking for a three. Good. Fries knocks down a three ball. Second three for him in the ball game. Only 2 threes for North Union. Lieber looking to drive. Trying to get one off the glass. Instead, it's taken away by Schlitz. And he loses it out of bounds. It's Forest City basketball. Schlitz took it away from Lieber. Lieber was on the ground. And North Union was 5-on-4 back the other way, but they lose it out of bounds, and it'll be Forest City basketball. 3:46 to play, third quarter, 60-37, the Indians in the lead. Much better in the second half so far for both teams. Foul-wise, only 2 fouls have been committed so far in the third quarter, both by Noah Miller as he drives looking for a bucket. And now I guess we're going to keep only 20s with fouls here in the second half as Fries will find one. He wears 20 for North Union. So the 3 fouls committed by both teams in this half have been by jersey number 20. Now jersey number 20, you're going to look for free throws. The first one is good. 61-37, Noah Miller is at the 30 mark for the first time this season. Fries, his counterpart, has 17. One more free throw on the way is good. 31 points tonight for Noah Miller. 62-37 is the score. 3:38 to play. Inside looking for two. Odegaard, no good. Rebound Michael Olson up to Noah Miller. Miller trying to feed it to Truman Knutson, but the pass is a little bit high and out of bounds. 3:30 to play, third quarter, 62-37 is the score. Gage Madden with the basketball. Will bring it across the line after Forest City's turnover. Schlitz left wing. Drives to the free throw line, takes it to Madden, back to Schlitz. Drives in again, Forest City's defense hanging strong. Odegaard from the free throw line, no good. Rebound by Snyder. Snyder's got it, he's looking to drive around a defender. Count the bucket and the foul. A blocking foul on North Union. As Snyder made a move around the defender, Schlitz not very happy about the call. And that'll be his first of the ball game. Second on North Union. Snyder going to the free throw line, looking for a and-one opportunity. 64-37. Snyder's got 14 in the ball game. 3:10 to play, third quarter. 64-37. Snyder looking to move it at 65. Free throw is on the way. Good. Snyder's free throw went. I think he was going to get another one. If it wouldn't have gone, might have been a lane violation coming for North Union. Might have stepped early, might not have. We won't know. 65-37 is the score. Into Heinen at the free throw line. Heinen traveled with it, I believe, yes. 65-37 the score. 3:01 to play, third quarter. And Forest City will inbound the basketball to Carter Brookoff, who will bring it across the line here for the Indians. Off to the right side, Lieber with it. Lieber back to Brookoff, top of the key. Brookoff dribbles back towards the top of the key and then gives it over to the right side to Lieber. Lieber to Dylan West, who's back into the game. Brookoff thought about a three, doesn't pull the trigger. Instead, tried to go inside to Michael Olson. It's deflected by North Union. They've got the basketball. We're back to the left side of the court. North Union inside to Heinen. Heinen kicks it back out. Brookoff, though, trying for a steal. Now Lieber will get the steal. He's got to stop, pick it up, goes to the rim, and he scores. Lieber for two. 67-37 for his City by 30. With 2:22 to play, third quarter. Madden's got the basketball for North Union to Heinen. Spin move in the lane. Heinen, no good. Rebound Madden. And we're going to have a foul coming on North Union. 12, Madden is called for the foul. His first of the half. Third on North Union in the half. 2:14 to play, third quarter. Dylan West inbounds to Carter Brookoff, and he'll bring it across the line for Forest City. 2:10 to play, third quarter. Lieber from the right side. Lieber gives it back to Dylan West. Now to Carter Brookoff for three. No good. Lieber with the rebound, put back, no good. Ball is loose. Michael Olson touches it. No, North Union touched it last. Olson tipped it for a moment, but Carter Anderson's the one that actually poked it out of bounds, so it'll stay with Forest City. To the right side, Brock Sobek will inbound underneath the hoop. Forest City in a stack formation right up the right side of the lane. Gets it into Lieber. Lieber looking for two. Has his shot blocked. It goes to Sobek. Ball's loose on the ground. Jump ball, and it will go to North Union. 1:51 to play, third quarter. North Union will get the basketball and the jump ball. 67-37 is our score. Forest City by 30. Noah Miller has 31 for the Indians. Gage Madden gives it across the line for the Indians. To Schlitz. Schlitz, a tough pass to Heinen. He corrals it. Back to Madden. Back to Schlitz. He drives in looking for two. It's off. And a foul is going to be called on the Indians. Michael Olson is going to be called for an away from ball foul. His second. Forest City's third of the half. 67-37. 1:37 to play here in the third quarter. Inbound pass coming for North Union. Madden to Heinen in the short corner to the right side. Back to the right wing. Madden, no look around the back pass, or not around the back, but around the back of his defender. Heinen gives it back out. Forest City fans wanted a foul called on Heinen as he was using the elbows there, but instead they get a travel, and we'll go the other way. 1:25 to play, third quarter. 67-37 is the score. Brandon Lieber will bring the ball across the line here for the Indians with 1 minute remaining in the third. Lieber to Brookoff. Brookoff with the basketball, top of the key, free throw line, kicks to Sobek. Sobek back to Brookoff, now to Dylan West. West gives it off to Brock Sobek, right wing to Carter Brookoff for three. Yes! Carter Brookoff knocks down his second three ball of the game. First of the second half, and it's 70-37. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. Basketball in the hands of Madden. To Schlitz, to Madden. Ball's loose. Brandon Lieber trying to steal, but he stepped on the out-of-bounds line, and it will stay with North Union. 46 seconds left in the third. 70-37 is the Indians' lead. Inbound pass is inbounded for the Warriors. Fothergill back into the ball game for the first time in the half. To the right side, Schlitz with the basketball. Back to Fothergill. Fothergill trying to feed inside to Heinen, stolen by Michael Olson. Olson looking to run to the rim. He scores and one! Michael Olson is fouled on his way to the rim, and the ball goes in. He'll get an and one opportunity coming. (72-37), 25 seconds left in the third. Michael Olson looking for free throws. It's no good. Rebound will be picked up by North Union. Will go the other way with 20 seconds left in the third. 72-37 is the score. Schlitz throws it away. So Forest City will get it back with the clock still running. And it is continuous clock with the 72-37 lead, I guess, for Forest City. And so that'll be the end of the third quarter. We head to the fourth. Forest City wasn't able to inbound the basketball as the clock ran out. We'll take 30 seconds. We'll come back for the fourth quarter right after this.
Forest City Family Dentistry, downtown on Jean Street. Dr. Layla can now place crowns in one visit. No clumsy temporary or return appointment needed. Also ask us about replacing missing teeth with affordable dental implants. Visit the place that puts a smile on your face. Forest City Family Dentistry. Call 585-4636.
Welcome back here on KIOW. 72-37 is the score. As we'll be back to basketball, Olson, Sobek, Noah Miller, Dylan West and Andrew Snyder are the 5 on the court for the Indians. Fries, Odegaard, Madden, Schlitz, and Schmid are the 5 for North Union. 72-37, Forest City starts with the basketball to start our 4th and final quarter. Brock Sobek gets it into Noah Miller, and Noah Miller will bring it across the line for the Indians. Dylan West has got a left wing. Snyder, top of the key. Snyder dribbles the left side, gives it off to Sobek. Sobek to West. West gives it to Snyder, who's looking to drive. Snyder inside. He's got a easy 2. Snyder's got 17 in the ball game for Forest City. Fries inside the lane looking for 2. He's fouled and will head to the free throw line. We'll see the foul is on for the Indians. The foul will go on West. His 3rd. And the first free throw is no good. For Fries, second free throw is good. 74-38 is the score of the game. Forest City going to be bringing in their subs here in a moment to get some young players to get some action. Noah Miller is pushed out of bounds. So foul coming against North Union. Madden picks up the foul. That's his 3rd. And into the ball game for the Indians, 40 Carson Strukel. He's a sophomore. Freshman Tommy Miller is into the ball game for the Indians as well. Elijah Alsop into the game for the second time tonight. He was in earlier. Strukel's got the basketball for the Indians, left wing. Now to Alsop on the left side. Alsop was trying to get it off to Tommy Miller. Instead, we'll go back to Dylan West. Now to Brock Sobek on the right side. Sobek trying to feed inside to Miller. It's lost for a moment. It gives out to Strukel. Now left wing. 3 ball on the way for Alsop, no good. Sobek gives it back to Strukel. Looks to drive inside. He traveled. 74-38 is the score. 6:38 to play, 4th quarter. Continuous clock is in. Dylan West comes out for the Indians as Truman Knutson checks back in. 6:28 to play here in the 4th quarter. Madden with the basketball over to Schlitz. Schlitz to the right side. To Schmid, now back to Schlitz. Forest City in a 2-3 zone. Fries out to Schmid or Schlitz, for a 3, no good. Ooh, he goes crashing into the boards there. And we'll go back the other way. 74-38 is the score, 6:02 to play, 4th quarter. As the Indians will send this one back in via Tommy Miller to Brock Sobek. And Sobek right back to Tommy Miller, who will bring it up and call out the offense for Forest City. 74-38, stolen away, but out of bounds. Schmid got a steal for North Union, but he fell out of bounds in doing so. As Devin Alumzia will check in here for the Indians. Truman Knutson will check out. Strukel, Alsop, Miller, Sobek, and Alumzia for Forest City. 5:28 to play here in the 4th quarter. Miller's got it right wing for the Indians. 74-38. Inside, Alumzia looking for the bucket, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by North Union. So it was lost out of the hands of Forest City. North Union grabbed it and fell out of bounds with it. 74-38 now the score. 5:10 to play, 4th quarter. Strukel's got it right side. Tommy Miller gives it back to Sobek inside Strukel. Strukel with the basketball, gives it off to Alumzia. Left side, Alsop looking for 3. No, a little bit strong off the back of the iron. Picked up by North Union, will go the other way. Across the half-court line. Basketball in the hands of Madden in the right wing. Madden gives it off to Schmid, back to Madden for 3. No, and the rebound is loose. Odegaard has got it, puts it up, and we're going to call it jump ball before then. Thought maybe another foul coming in, but it wasn't. Jump ball is called. 74-38 is the score. 4:32 to play, 4th quarter. Basketball in the hands of Schmid, whether that's Schlitz, to Madden, top of the key. Madden over to Fries, left wing. Fries inside. And a foul is going to be called on Forest City. The Indians' foul will go on Devin Alumzia. He picks up his first 15 foul on Forest City. Inbound to Madden. Madden thought about 3, doesn't pull the trigger. 74-38, 4 minutes, under 4 minutes now to play. 4th quarter, Madden left wing, top of the key. Now to the right side, Fries. Fries gives it off to Schmid. Schmid to Schlitz, now to Fries for a long 3 right corner, no good. Rebound picked up by Tommy Miller. Miller brings it across the line for Forest City over to Sobek. Sobek stop, gives it to Lemzia inside Strukel. Strukel travels. 3:34 to play here, fourth quarter, 74-38 is the score. Forest City will be looking to their bench again here with 3:23 to play in the fourth quarter. Inside, ball's loose. Poked out of bounds, it will stay with North Union. Forest City will bring 3 more subs in. Into the ball game, Brady Anderson, senior, is in for Forest City. Also in is Drew Greenwood, he's a junior. And Logan Lappy, the junior at 6'1", is also in for Forest City. 74-38 the score. Left side 3, no good. Ball's loose, Lappy going after it. Picked up by Schmid for North Union, but he loses it on a bounds, and it will be Forest City basketball. Tommy Miller gets it inbounds to Forest City's Greenwood. Brings it across the line, top of the key. Has it poked away by Madden. Madden brings it across the other way. Madden tried to feed it inside to Odegaard, but it's stolen away by Brady Anderson. Anderson stops and will bring it across the line with Greenwood left wing. Back to Anderson, wants a 3 from the top of the key. No good. Rebound is picked up by Schmid. To Schlitz. Schlitz inside for 2, no good. Rebound is loose, Lappy fighting for it. He's got it. And he stepped on the out of bounds line apparently. And so he will, rather it will be turned back over to North Union. Strukel is back into the ball game. So is Alsop. So it's Strukel, Alsop, Greenwood, Anderson, and Lappy in for the Indians. Anderson looking for 2 for North Union, no good. We've got I thought we were going to have a jump ball called, instead it's not. It's out of bounds off of Forest City. 1:40 to play fourth quarter, 74-38 is the score in favor of North Union. 3 ball coming left side, Noosh, no good. Out of bounds, and it'll be Forest City basketball. 1:30 to play, fourth quarter. Forest City leading 74-38. Alsop will bring it up the court for Forest City. Alsop to the right side to Brady Anderson. Now to Greenwood left wing. Greenwood over to Alsop. Alsop looking inside. Strukel looking for points. Yes. Carter Strukel will find 2. 76-38 is the score. North Union will bring it across the line. Daniel Fothergill, was in for a moment. Ball's loose on the ground, and a travel is going to be called on North Union. It's Forest City basketball. 76-38 is the score. Basketball will go to Alsop. Alsop to Anderson, and Forest City will bring it up across the line. Anderson with the basketball, top of the key. Over to Greenwood. Greenwood looking for a screen from Lappy. Inside to Strukel. Has it poked away, though. Ball's loose on the floor, and we've got no foul or jump ball was called. I guess they're going to, okay, so they do call a jump ball, just nobody singled it. To say they blew a whistle with everybody fighting for it on the ground, but nobody made a call. There was no foul call, no jump ball signal. They just said white ball. But the possession arrow was in favor of Forest City, so they can use the jump ball there and give it to North Union as they did, and that will run the clock out. 76-38 is the final. Forest City back to 500 at 2-2. They are now 2-1 in the top of Iowa West Conference. 0-1 in non-conference play. 76-38 the final score. We'll take 3 minutes. Come back for the Waldorf University post-game show on KIOW in 3 minutes.
MBT Bank in Forest City, Clear Lake, Lake Mills, and Rochester, proudly serving our customers for 75 years. We've got all your financial needs covered, from loans, CDs, savings, and more. Where will you go with MBT? MBTBank.bank, member FDIC.
The Farmers Co-op Association of Forest City, Leland and Buffalo Center, Iowa, and Keister and Winnebago, Minnesota wishes our athletes good luck. See the Farmers Co-op for all your feed, seed, chemical, and fuel needs. Serving the area since 1916. The Farmers Co-op Association.
Frank Water Conditioning of Forest City. Dick has a full line of water treatment products, including softeners for removing water hardness and filters for removing iron and sulfur. Dick also has reverse osmosis systems that leave your drinking water crystal clear. Call Frank Water Conditioning at 641-585-4491 for all your water conditioning needs.
Waldorf University in Forest City. With scholarships available up to full tuition, athletics, fine arts, and over 35 clubs and organizations, you'll have the opportunity to find your passion while getting a world-class education. On campus or online, find support from a community that makes you feel at home. Find out more today at waldorf.edu.
Advanced Door Systems of Forest City. Advanced Door Systems is your Raynor and CHI overhead door dealer. They also service any make or model of overhead door. Call 641-585-1900 or see them online at ads-doors.com. Advanced Door Systems. The right door, the right way.
Stephenson Construction of Forest City. Looking to replace a door or some windows? Small remodeling jobs or just different odd carpentry jobs around your home or business? Call Denny or Jay Stephenson today at 585-3076. Good luck, Indians, from Stephenson Construction of Forest City. The Super Bowl at Forest City is open nightly for league and open bowling, with Cosmic Bowling Friday and Saturday nights, with karaoke Saturday nights as well. Enjoy food from the grill or delicious Bucchisi pizza to complete your experience. The Super Bowl, Highway 9 East, Forest City. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City. Schnebley's is your full-service station where they greet you with a smile on the drive, serving you since 1954. Schnebley's carries tires and golf car batteries in service. Schnebley's Fuel and Service of Forest City.
A&W Family Restaurant in Forest City. A&W has delicious burgers, cheese curds, onion rings, chicken tenders, and more, available daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. Finish your meal with a tasty root beer float, shake, polar swirl, or soft serve ice cream. A&W Family Restaurant, where the food is as good as the root beer, Highway 69 North in Forest City.
Waldorf University post-game show brought to you by our friends at Waldorf University. Let's take a look at the final scoring tally here from the Forest City 76-38 victory over North Union. Andrew Snyder had 17. It was Noah Miller who paced the Indians with 31. Lieber had 10. Brookoff had 13. 3 for Truman Knutson. And 2 for Michael Olsen. 2 for Carter Strukel in the ball game. For North Union in this game, Carter Anderson ends with 2 points. Jay Heinen ends with a point. 15 points. Excuse me, I missed one. 18 points. Fries, Schlitz ended with 6 all in the first half. 6 for Madden and 5 for Odegaard. That's the final scoring tally. As I mentioned, a very foul-heavy ball game. Lieber had 2. Noah Miller had 3. Truman Knutson had 3. 2 for Michael Olsen. 1 for Snyder. 1 for Alemzia, and 3 for Dylan West. For North Union, Heinen had 3, Fries had 4, 1 for Schlitz, 3 for Madden, 1 for Odegaard, 2 in this game for Noosh, and 1 for Schmid. The final foul tally as well. Again, Forest City wins 76-38 here in conference play to move them to 2-2 overall. They are 2-1 in the top of Iowa West Conference. Waldorf University, the sponsor of today's halftime show. Thanks to our friends at Waldorf University. Waldorf of Forest City supports our local athletes and looks forward to helping them further their education and their careers. Find out how to become a Warrior today at waldorf.edu. That's waldorf.edu to learn how to become a Warrior today. Again, it's the North Union girls getting past the Forest City girls in game number 1 in overtime. The Forest City boys get past North Union here in the boys contest for each team to win 1 apiece. I want to thank John back at the studio for all of his hard work this evening. Parker's been on camera for us this evening as well. And we will see you again on Thursday from just down the road in Algona as the Forest City boys will take on the Algona Bulldogs in boys basketball action. That game coming up Thursday with more boys basketball action as Forest City looks to move ahead of 500 in their boys record. Girls have already traveled to Algona this year, getting the win against the Bulldogs. Now the boys trying to pull the sweep against Algona. We'll find out if they can do so on Thursday. Make sure you join us for that. Then we're back again on Friday for more girls and boys basketball. And that will close out our week of another very busy week. We had one one wrestling meet and 3 basketball games last week, 3 basketball games this week. So been very busy. Thanks for coming along. If you've been with us for each and every single one of the things, or each and all the activities we've been doing, we'll be with you. We also have some band and choir concerts coming up on KIOW, so make sure you look at the KIOW schedule online at KIOW.com for that full schedule, and you'll be able to find that there. Again, the girls fall in North Union. The boys win, though, and each team will split. I'm Sarah Negastal saying good night from Armstrong.